Hmm. Oh, I don't want to do that. It's all right. We'll be back. Just getting stuff set up. I don't know if I should start streaming yet, just yet, but it's whatever. We'll just clip this out. There we go. You know what? We need to get something here. It's gonna be loud, so let me just drop this audio down a bit at least. That's decent enough right now. And play some audio for you guys. And I think I've been using this one as my opening for a while.
Aiden?
Hello? Yeah? Sorry, I just muted myself. Hello? Hello?
Bro, sorry, I just muted myself, bro.
Okay. Like, give me a sec. I think I turned down the volume in this. I just want to make sure that the audio, like, can you speak so I can see where I have to adjust my audio, like OBS? Let's do it like right.
Oh,
I think that's good. Okay, I'm gonna share you the slide,
okay.
but I need your email. Let's just there you go. All right. Can I get your email so I can share the thing with you? Okay. Let's try getting a hold of Josh, even if he doesn't join like right now, just so like he's awake or something. Oh, that's definitely you. I see it.
There we go. I accidentally called him instead of ringing him.
That's good. Oh, I don't think it mattered. Okay. So I'm gonna yeah, just I was thinking just have like do like whatever you want. Like you're gonna have upload some those whatever. Just gonna have fun with it. I'm just gonna finish this slides and just set her up to a little
You
meter.
finished your senior year. I have to go to my senior year. Oh.
Uh, I tried doing this with Josh once before. There were so many ads on the thing. It was crazy.
Oh, I've been killing slimes for 300 years. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh, I heard about that one. Just gonna shrink them all down onto one page.
Stop fucking high school DxD! What the hell? You
What what do you mean? It's one I watch. It's there. It's not the worst one though. Honestly, it's not the worst one I've seen.
Oh my god. Um, let's go to my country.
I want to put some of yours on this list too. We can do like everyone's rankings if we wanted to just have some fun. I remember we did one when we were doing this. I was doing with Josh like 6 months ago. Uh, we had a category that was just like on his list, and he had like two.
And he had like 2.
I can get rid of Spy X Family.
Ugh, I thought I was ready to do this, but I just don't. Why in the morning?
Well,
I don't have the energy for this.
uh, it's just that my
I'm a
dad's
d-
not here, so it's like I'm just home alone, right? So I just have all this free time, middle of the day.
dude. I'm a dead man, dude.
I thought 10 was late enough.
I thought 10 was late enough, man.
You're like, no,
You know,
let's do 8 p.m. Actually, no, you play video
I
games
think
then.
yeah, I was up last night until 12.
Oh,
This is primarily
whoa!
my fault, but still.
I wait, no, I've seen this one. Oh wait, no, I don't think
What?
I don't think this is one I've seen. I think this is on my list.
Goated,
Ah,
goated. That's my number 1 anime.
yeah, I'm only doing my list from last year.
This is my list from last year as well. Or well, when I say that, I mean just like what I watched. I rewatched a lot.
Yeah, no, I would do that too. I would count those as well. Because I'm just doing everything I watched in a year. Because some of the series I've watched, like I think Spy X Family is one that's on my to watch list for this year as well. Here, let me just load up.
Goated, goated.
Let me just load up
Still gotta
this.
explain to Josh what the heck that is.
Explain to him what a watch list.
No, gotta explain to him what the second anime is.
Oh yeah, that's what I just want to. That could be so fun right there. Just give me a sec. I'm gonna try making sure that the stream audio works. So I'm gonna check. I'm gonna hack into my own stream real quick.
Me after needing to hack into my own stream.
What the heck? Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, I hear myself. Okay, I did a video to kind of advertise the live stream. I don't know if you want to go check that out just to help push it out more, you know?
I understand, yes.
All right. I bet Josh is going to be really loud because you're like decently quiet, and I bet Josh is going to join. Are we still ringing him? Oh, here, I'm gonna call his phone. Why not? Why not do that?
Call Josh. He owes me a soda. Oh, didn't get that last part.
Can we just call him? I don't know why I'm calling Josh through the group chat. What the heck? Did he die or something?
Maybe. The person you are trying to reach is not available.
Mm.
Damn you, Josh.
At
You're
least you
probably
tell.
sleeping right
I
now.
asked Josh. I'm like, Josh, are you sure you'll be available? And he's like, Oh yeah, don't worry about it. No, don't. No, it's fine. And it's like, no, it's not fine.
I'm Batman. Speaking of the Batman, I played the video game Batman Lego.
Hmm. So my video's doing pretty well. Just need some.
All right, well, that's your list. This is my list.
Hello, everyone. It is. Oh my goodness. Uh, that's pretty funny.
Yo, look, you got all these cute, like, kind of animes. Oh, Saga of Tanya the Evil. And then you got the next two cute animes.
Wait, I want to see what you're looking at. What were you looking at?
So, do you not see it?
Just tell me where you start, because it's hard for me to understand what you're looking at.
It starts. Okay. Look, you this one. Th- don't be in slideshow. You have this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. All kind of like, I guess, cutesy animes. Saga of Tanya the Evil. And you got the two other ones.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my list. I thought you were talking
No,
about.
not your list, you
Okay,
bum.
okay, that makes a lot more sense. Dude, the series I've been watching recently are so good. This recent series,
Hmm.
Oshinoko, it's like so like fire. New season like released like in January of this year, and I I think like one episode left because it's not in dub yet, and I watched all everything else in dub. So I'm like, I'll just wait a couple days.
I see.
Okay. Josh better come here. He's gonna be the. Can I? How do I do? I don't know how to call anyone.
Look at this bum who doesn't know how to use Discord. What, did you just duck, you bum?
Oh, here. Sorry. Let me just call him. This. So I don't have
Yes, let's just call him using.
to. I don't know how to call
Using
him. I
this
don't know how to call him.
stuff. You're stupid, you know that.
I don't know. Play games. More options. Grid view. No. Share screen. No. What? Where? Where's the? Oh wait. No. Disconnect. That's not the button. I have no idea what to click. How are we looking at that blank screen? Hmm. I really do not know how to call on Discord. Where's the button?
I'm not helping this guy. He's a lost cause, man.
No. I should probably
Ah.
plug this in. I don't even know how to call him on his page. Oh, there it is.
I don't
Wait,
even know how to call him on this page, on his page. Oh my god.
what the heck is this? What's the bad news?
There's no bad news.
Oh, I don't. There's no way Josh is like his phone is gone. I guess we're just gonna have to continue on peacefully without him. This lame boy that's always late.
Um, Okay, can we just like start or something? I don't
You,
even
you,
know, man. I'm done. Just dead.
okay, I'm gonna make it public, stream real quick, and then we will.
How long is this gonna take?
How long do
I'm
you?
sorry you look, I'm sorry that I don't seem too interested in this. It's because I just genuinely don't.
That's fine. I just need to figure out how to make the stream public real quick. I'm just
Oh
not.
my god,
I
this
used to
kid.
know. I don't know if it's actually public.
He's so stupid.
No, it was
Oh,
right
oh
here. Oh,
my
stream
god.
settings. Here we go. Here we go.
This kid, man, what the
No, no,
heck
no, no,
are
no.
you
I found it. I
doing,
found
bro?
it.
No, you
Where's the
can't be
pub?
this
Where's the
stupid,
make
dude.
public button?
Oh my god. You bum.
Here we go. Public. Yep. Okay, we're now live. Yay. All right. How do we want to? Yep, yep. We need to create ranking like brackets. So I was like, we're just gonna create. Yeah, Josh can't. It's not even here to listen to us talk about 100 girlfriends. You know,
Hmm.
this lame boy over there. All right. How do we want to create the ranking list? Because that's the thing that I think we wanted to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how do we want to like rank them?
Uh,
Let's create like
I'm
categories at a time.
so sorry. Hold on a second. Yo, no. Oh my god. I need to delete so much of this. Fuck.
What are you deleting?
Dude, oh shit. I did not. This saves? Why is this on my Google? This should not be on my Google. Oh, there's Josh.
Where's Josh?
There's Josh.
Oh. Yeah, well, that must have been taken at the beginning of the school year, right?
That was the beginning of the school year.
Yeah,
This is
because he
correct,
has
yes.
no facial hair at all.
Oh, he doesn't? Oh,
He
he
has a little bit.
doesn't. What the
Here,
heck?
let's
Oh
just
no,
let's just
God.
make his face public, you know?
No, let's not do that actually, because we're not that mean. I'm not that mean here.
Yeah, let's not do that. All right. Can we create the ranking system now?
Sure.
Okay, let's go. Let's just go. I'm just gonna go through on mine, starting off just in rows. This first one, this is one I remember talking to you about a lot.
Yeah.
And this one's pretty fire. It's one of my favorite of all time. So I'm just gonna make the first bracket. We're gonna do each like slide over here on this left, right? We're gonna create each one as its own
Mm-hmm.
like division, like each unique tier.
I
So let's start
see.
off, whatever, like call this like mm, greatest anime of all time.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to Gayotes, you know? Ah,
Sure.
okay, okay. I'm definitely putting this one in there. Bang. Okay. We kind of need Josh here. I feel like this feels kind of very underwhelming right now. I'll just, uh, let's go to the next one. This one, Gorilla God's Go-To Girl. I watched this one, I think it was end of July. I went to DC and I was watching it, and I felt like it was very like underwhelming. I don't know, just didn't feel. I just kind of felt. I don't know. It was like one of the first ones I watched, and most of the time when I see something that's unique, to, like similar to something else I've seen, kind of find that boring. But this one was kind of unique, and I still found it boring. You know, so like, I don't know, just like mid tier. That'd be a fair list.
I guess.
I'll just make it bold. I think I'm gonna have a few of those. Huh. If only like Josh actually had his stuff like working, where we could like
Yeah.
it feels very similar to Minecraft.
I think we've gone through this before.
Gone through what?
Josh not being here.
Oh, yeah. I think it's been 3 or 4 times recording with him now. Okay. I just want to see if I can ring him real quick. I don't know how to do that though. Can you like guide me through that real quick?
What'd you say?
Can you? I just wanna like. I wanna.
Okay, so right click on his profile,
Okay.
hit ring to call. I already did, so you don't have to.
I think if I did it, I was gonna. If I did that, I think I was going to the personal like direct message one with just him, and I think I would have left the call again because I think I would have done that.
Bruh.
It wasn't that hard before when I did this. I just don't know where the buttons are in Discord right now. Uh oh, I remember this one. My Tiny Senpai. It's like a office romance.
I guess, sure.
I I really liked it. It was kind of like cute. And
Mm-hmm.
just look how short she is. What the heck? Let's just zoom in on that. Let's just make it so everyone can see just how short she is. All right. Uh, I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite. I definitely like enjoyed it though. Um, there's a couple more that I have on my watch list that have a very similar name. It's like a very similar style because I watched this one. So I feel like I have to rank it high, but it wouldn't be like one of my favorites of all time. So I haven't even really thought about it. Like some of the ones like my favorites are just constantly like on my mind, and this is not one of those ones that's like there.
Yeah.
So feel like I have to rank it below that. Just like good. Man, move that one there. Do you want to do a couple of yours? Let's do a couple of yours.
Okay.
Let's start with yours. I want to go to your page.
I was not paying attention. I am literally deleting things that should not even be on my freaking like Google stuff right now.
Okay.
Why do I have so many Google images?
I go through and delete mine regularly, except I haven't done that
What?
since
Okay,
February.
issue. I didn't even know they saved. I didn't know they saved to my Google. I didn't know this was a thing. Dang, I'm getting into like old stuff. Holy.
Yeah. Look, my computer's only like a year old, so all my stuff is the oldest my stuff can be from is May of last year. And that's just like the computer itself.
I see. All right. Well, whenever you're ready, you
Okay,
just
I'm on your
waddle
list.
over there. Oh, you're on my list
I'm
already?
looking at your
Okay.
list. And I noticed you have 4 series that I have also seen. One of them I saw this year. That's this
I
How to Love Your Elf Bride.
see.
And
Yeah.
then the ones I saw last year was the Slime 300 Year Killing maxed out my level. You know?
Yep.
That one?
Yeah.
There's 2 seasons. Have you seen both seasons?
Wait, for which one?
I've been killing slimes 300 years. I believe there's 2 seasons.
Oh yeah, no. I saw both
Yeah.
seasons. Yeah.
I saw Spy X Family. Have you seen the new season yet?
I still have not watched season 3. I will
Okay.
not lie. I still have not watched season 3.
And then the other one I watched was 100 Girlfriends that really, 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 really,
Really,
really,
really,
really, really
really love me.
love you. Yep.
Yes.
Uh, but I'll let you start where you want to start.
Well, let's start up top.
Okay.
So we got my number one, uh to me, the GOAT.
Okay.
Second season when I'm in love with this villainess. Um I it's I don't know. I completely forgot what you did. Was not
I would.
listening as
I
I
wasn't really
said.
doing it
So
how I'd like to. I was gonna ask a couple questions, like so, kind of like what's like the main character? Do you know the main character's name?
it's Ray. I'm pretty sure it's Ray. I
Something like
swear to
that.
God, it's not
Okay.
like REI.
Okay. Um,
I'm pretty
and
sure.
then
I
what's kind of
swear.
like the main like premise of the story?
So the main premises is like this. It's an isekai.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Ray dies and is brought into a what is it? Ro what's what is hold on, wait. What is DDLC cat categorized as? What is it? A visual novel. It's a it's a visual novel, so like a romance visual novel, but she's
Oh,
taken
yeah,
in
yeah.
there
So you're saying that it
and
was like it was kind of like a book that she read and she went into
yeah.
that
No, it's a
world.
game. It's a game.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So it's like a game she played and then
Um
okay, yeah,
it's a
yeah.
game she played and she's in it now. And there's like three romanceable characters, but she hates all those dudes and
Mm.
wants to marry the villain of the game, which I've completely forgot the name of, but it's the blonde one in the picture there.
Is the main character a dude?
Main character's girl.
Okay. I was just
The one to
confused a
the
little
right.
bit. I thought the girl on the left was the main character at first.
Yuri. What?
So that's why I was a little
What?
confused.
What? Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. And then,
The next one to the right.
well,
100
so wait, wait,
girlfriends
wait,
that
wait,
really.
wait.
Oh yeah. 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 Okay.
Stop.
Okay. Okay. My bad.
You
My
said
bad.
that
I'm
you
going
said
ahead.
this would be like your favorites, right? You put
That
this as
yes, my favorites.
okay, and then we could so that means we can put it down under the gay oats category.
I see.
Do you want to move it there?
I got it. I got it. I got it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I put it there. You no worry.
Yay.
Boom. Right there.
Nice. Okay. Let's
So next would be 100 girlfriends that really, 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 really love you. Um, Second favorite anime. It's the Gyot. New
it's even
season
better than the other one.
next month. New season next week. I mean next month. My bad.
Really?
Yep, next month.
Oh. Oh shoot. They're probably
Um,
regularly gonna have one like every year for the next like
until
however
we get
many
to 100.
years.
Yep.
That's gonna be a
So,
long time.
it's like, it's there. So
Well,
I don't
who's
need to explain it.
hey? Because I mean it's been a while since I've watched it. I just want to ask you. So I mean, there's a lot of girls in that series, right?
I'm not gonna
So
remember all girls.
no, but like
I
who's
do
your
remember Rentaro.
well, yeah, he's a dude. The
He's the main
he's a
character
first
right
year,
there.
right? Who's and you oh, because
No,
you said you're.
he's
Do you know the name of the girl you like the most? Because I know you said it was the girl that season two, the one who kind of like the middle
season 2.
schooler who eats a
Um,
lot.
no.
No, you don't know
False. Changed my opinion.
who changed your opinion?
Who ch- did you really just ask me
I didn't
who
hear.
changed
I
my
didn't hear.
opinion?
You said changed my opinion, and I go who? So what did you say?
Uh, it's Iku.
Iku? Who's
Yeah,
that?
it's the baseball one.
Oh, we're going back to season one.
That is not season 1. That is
Base,
still
base,
season 2.
Baseball Girl was
No, that is
season
still
one.
no. Baseball Girl is season 2.
No, she was definitely
What?
season one.
No, she is not. Oh my god, we are not going on. Start it up right now, right now.
No. What's her name? Iku?
Iku, yes,
I'm spelling her name definitely wrong.
IKU.
Okay. This I know because I knew who you said. This definitely feels like a season one character.
That is not a
The
season
thing that's
1
funny is I look her up.
character.
The first character that pops up actually, I think, is the girl that eats a lot, which I don't know her name.
Oh.
I do not know the name. It's not even showing the name. I can't. I don't want to go through it. Uh,
What? What? You want more from me?
no, no, I'm looking up the first episode appearance of
First episode appearance. Yeah, what's your first episode appearance?
uh
Season 2, not season 1, you bum.
this no, the Microsoft like AI doesn't tell me like Google AI like actually like when I look it up it just searches through everything like skims and does really well now. It just says not explicitly stated when I look this thing up. I'm like, okay. Here, I can just pull up. You know what? Let's just go to I'm just gonna go to Crunchyroll. I'm gonna open this up.
It's just gonna be the crunchy toll.
There we go. I have my Crunchyroll list now open on the stream. I'm gonna go through to my watch list. I'm just gonna. It's like I bet she's gonna be on the front of it. Let's see if I can find it in my. Oh, here it is.
Yes.
There's Nano. There's the scientist girl who's both the biggest and smallest girl, besides like Shizuka, you know. Uh,
I see.
and the mom. She's comparable to both ends, both
Uh,
maximums. I
uh-huh.
for sure thought she was season one.
She's not season 1.
Oh my goodness. Let's go season two.
Okay, do you
Oh,
want me to...
I definitely see her season two. Yeah. Because the fooding competition's like the first episodes, right?
Yeah, but she's not even in those. That's the thing.
No, but yeah. I thought for sure she was already part of the group then. I just remember the baseball scene being like so like iconic to me. Like just like they're playing baseball and they're like these girls even know how to play baseball. They just use like potions and stuff that little red haired girl made to, you know?
Wow. I see.
I can't remember any names. Like, don't blame me. Oh, wait, it has the names here.
Oh, it has the names
It has the names if I just
right
hover over the
here.
video.
Wow.
Did
Look at
did,
this
did he
guy,
did
bro.
he riz up the maid before the baseball girl? No shot.
I don't know, man.
I thought for sure she came out because remember she doesn't open her eyes at all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Huh. 89 to go. That's the name of the last episode. It's 100 girlfriends that really, 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 really love you. 89 to go is
Yes,
the name of the last episode that's released. That's a
I
lot.
see. Yeah.
So many. Okay. Uh, yeah. Let's just go back to the slide. Let's go back. Oh, wrong thing. Okay. Well, let's go to the next one then. So
I
you've
gotta
done.
I gotta go for a bit. Hold on a sec.
We're good. I'll just rank my next one idly. Hello. It is just me now. We're waiting for all the guys to come back. This is Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. I remember watching this series. Kind of cute, kind of interesting. Probably comparable, somewhat, the romance aspect to I'm in love with the villainess on Gerard's, you know, on Northnoobs. And I mean, it was nice. I don't know if I'd put it above. I don't know if I'd compare it to this
Where's
one.
Josh?
Yeah, I don't know where Josh is. He just died.
Yeah, Josh just
I'm
died.
doing. I think
Okay,
I'm gonna.
anyways.
Oh, I'm going through my next one.
I
Where
see.
is it? Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Do you have any questions about it? Let's get that.
No, because I've already watched it.
You watched it,
It's just not on my list.
but you don't want to like ask something about it because I probably don't remember it. To be fair. Uh,
Yeah, no, that's why I don't want to, do
no.
that, bro.
Do you
Let's
remember
not do that.
remember the scene where like she keeps on trying to feed Kobayashi her tail?
Yeah.
Like she's like, oh, it regrows, don't worry. And she's like, no, I
And it's
won't
like,
eat your
no,
tail.
I'm good, bro. Okay, well, I mean, okay, let me speed run through mine because I'm gonna have to go in a bit anyway, actually.
Oh. Oh no, that's kind of sad.
Something did actually come up though. So,
Okay, I'm just gonna put this in the middle category between good and mid for right now, and then we can go
understandable.
back to your list.
All right, let's speed run this. And when I say speed run, I mean keep going to the right. This isn't how it goes, so it's like the top two are like my favorites. The
Yeah,
four on the left and right, they're like, uh, the rest are like I'd give it another watch,
yeah.
I guess.
I assume that all these series are ones you really like.
Yes, this is true. Some of them are just like heater. And when I say some, I mean literally just the one at the bottom left. I just, I was like, I kind of have to have a ninth one, kind of go for a Minecraft vibe. And I'm like, wait a minute, yeah, no, for a Minecraft vibe. And I'm like, just this one. That's just one I watched recently, so I don't really remember it. It's just there.
Oh, okay.
Um, family circumstances of an irregular witch. Um, for a little plot summary, I guess. So basically, it's about the witch, and her daughter, who is what the you don't have to, bro.
I want to
Okay,
see it. I can't see it.
yeah. So the one at the bottom right is the witch with the blonde hair. The one next to her is her daughter. Um, this kid, bro.
I can barely see it.
Basically, her daughter is taller than her, so everybody mistakes her for the witch. Um,
Hmm.
and it's just goofy. It's what is it?
You said
Slice of life, I think.
you said the girl with the blonde hair is the daughter,
No, she's the witch.
and her daughter's the one that's next to her.
Yes.
Yeah, I would assume that was the daughter, the girl with the blonde.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
Um, of course, we're speed running now. So, next is I've been killing slimes for 300 years. Another isekai anime dies, gets put into a world, is like, I don't want to do crap. I want to relax. Kills slime for 300 years and maxes out her level. Gets
Yeah,
more
she's
of
she's
a
just
family, I
chilling.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah, she's just chilling most of the time.
Um, gets like more family members over the episodes.
Yeah. It basically it's
Befriends
like
many demons.
I'd compare it to 100 Girlfriends, but
Yeah,
if Rentaro was a
but
girl.
like, and also not love, like not
Well,
not really
all
love.
everyone around her loves her.
As in a, as in a platonic family way.
Maybe a little bit more above that, I'd
Okay, no,
say.
like
For
the
the for
for
the for
like
the
the no,
Demon
the
King,
dragons, for the dragons, not the demon king. No, the demon king. What?
you
Oh,
don't. She's like,
you did not watch. No, you
yes,
did
I
not watch
did.
this correctly.
No,
No,
she
you
was
did
like,
not watch
she
this
kept. She's
correctly.
like, she's like,
No,
ah.
no, you. Oh my god. No, the demon king is saying that she's like her older sister.
That's a really close. I feel like to be sisters. I don't know. She's the most
No, you're
clingiest
just
character.
okay. Okay. You know what? No, let's just keep going on. Spy X Family. You have Anya, Twilight, and the what is it? I forgot yours actual technical identity.
What do you mean her actual identity?
It's the assassin one.
Yeah, you forgot she was an assassin.
Um, Thorn Princess. There we go.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't realize you were going by her
And
legal
so you'll
yeah.
so yours the assassin, Lloyd's the spy, and Anya's the mind reader, and then there's Bond,
Oh yeah,
James
Bond.
Bond. Wait, what? um, tough. Yes. Okay. I see. I'm not going to explain that one. Watch it yourself. How to Love Your
Yeah.
Elf Bride is about a what is it? I know it's like a magic caster, but I completely forgot it. He's like
I
a
think they
very
would call him a
specific,
sorcerer.
yeah, sorcerer. There we go, sorcerer, who is like, wow, I'm gonna get that elf because I love her. But
Uh,
the elf thinks he's gonna
yeah, well,
use
she was being sold
her
as a
for like,
slave,
yeah,
And
Yeah.
then yeah,
And then
and he
they
sees her and it's
fall in
like,
love.
yeah, well, because I think the initial
Yeah.
bid was like it's like 5,000 gold pieces, and he's like 1,000,000,
1 million.
1,000,000.
So they fall in love, and then that's like there's obviously more to the story, but I'm just like
Yeah,
I don't know how else to say
you're
it,
speed running.
I'm speed running here. I'm trying to hurry this up. Um I Dad is a hero, mom is a spirit, I'm a reincarnator. It's I just put it here because it's my like most recent anime that I watched. Basically reincarnator is up front. The mom is a spirit and dad is a hero. Wow, what? Really? I couldn't tell.
Huh.
Um, and yeah, I don't remember anything. It's been like 3 months since I've watched this anime.
Okay. Hmm.
It's just here. It's a good anime. I know this for sure. This is true.
Okay.
I just don't remember. Um, Same with Saga of Tanya the Evil.
I assume that's this
But I
one
do
that I
know that
can't
it
read.
is at yeah. But I do know that it is actually an isekai anime. And it's more involved with war and magic. So like war and magic. And also I'm pretty sure the new season is releasing this month or next month.
Oh,
This is true.
okay. How many seasons are there right now?
I think there's only 2 right now, so season 3's coming out.
Okay.
I just don't remember it all. War. And then Shy is a hero who goes by the name of
Shy.
Shy. I'm so smart.
Wow.
She's the hero of Japan. So like every single country has a hero.
Okay.
And they have to save the world from some weird corruption thing that's happening to everyone.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. And then how do you put this one like rank it? Like
This would be in the goat. Yeah, Shy's
oh,
goat. I'm
would
waiting for
most of these
season
be in the
3
goat?
actually.
Would most of these be in the goat?
Um, I would put okay. So I'm in love with Villainess, 100 Girlfriend, Shy, um, Irregular Witch, Family Circumstances, and those 4.
Okay. Yeah. I could see
Yeah,
that.
and then the other 5 would be in like good,
Yeah.
or the other 4 would be in good. Dad is a hero, mom is a spirit. I'm a reincarnator. Would go in mid because I don't remember it at all.
Uh, nice.
And that's it. I'm checking out today.
Okay.
Sorry, Aiden. My
uh,
bad. I apologize.
that's good. Just can you help me call Josh one more time?
Let's call Josh one more time. Okay, see ya. He hopefully take my.
Okay. There goes my friends. We're gonna continue ranking mine on my own now. Let's just go through it. I'm gonna start back over at the beginning, right? Going through my list because I kind of ranked these a little bit. Um, I have Gerard's over here off to the side, so this is how he rated him. Tying that out with Origami Sister. What's his name? I forgot the main character's dude's name. Blonde. He's high school and he's an orphan. His mom passed away when he was young, and he wants to become a doctor. So he's taking up like his courses. Um, and he ends up going to a shrine. And they're actually looking for a suitor to marry into the family because there's 3 daughters and like their grandpa who is older, right? So he's trying to find someone that would take over the shrine and their culture. I mean, you need a male figure to run the shrine. The thing is that these girls also are orphans. Their mother passed away, and they're actually all adopted as well. So they're not biologically related to their mother, but the mother pretty much ran the shrine, right? But they have a male figure at the head there, even though they're really strong contributors. Like these girls work really hard, all want to keep up the shrine tradition there. Um, it was when the series ended, I was like so sad. I had to go back and watch it again. It was just like so much. And there's a lot of supernatural stuff that actually happens. It's very like the series itself is sweet as is, and the items and supernatural stuff, and it really brings them together. So all these girls um like the main character, right? Mainly, this is Yuna, Yai, Yuna, Asahi, something like that. But so in age, Yuna's about the same age as the main character. Uh, Yai is in college, and then Asahi is in middle school, and she really enjoys like running, but she enjoys the shrine activities as well. But so she has to decide like does she want to go with running or does she want to help keep the shrine going? Yuna, she loves food. She really loves food. Her best friend, um, they talked about opening like a kind of like a cake pop shop, kind of would be what it is. And they have a word for it. I don't remember the name for it, but so that's kind of what she does. And then Yai, I mean, she goes to college, more kind of clueless, but she really wants the shrine to run, but she's kind of a little just like airheaded a little bit. So but she really wants to keep the shrine going. But so the two girls that we definitely know fell in love with the main character are Yai and Asahi. They both are just like simping for the main character of the entire show. Yuna's kind of like I don't know the term would be like a tsundere, kind of like pushing away from him, like oh it's not like I have feelings for you or anything. They actually had one of the most interesting supernatural occurrences because they actually switched bodies, the two of them, and it was very odd, but it really brought them a lot closer. Another girl in the series is a friend from the orphanage. So that's how season one ended. There's gonna be like maybe like 12 episodes in season two, I believe, because season one, 24 episodes is pretty much most of this series as is. So this one be a little bit more, unless they decide to go beyond the manga, because I believe they ended it already last year. So there's not going to be a whole lot of room for more episodes. Going to the next one, Spy X Family, I put it in good, right? I think that's what Gerard rated it as well. Spies, um, there's, I mean, it seems like kind of like there's, they kind of make it sound like it's kind of like Germany in a way, because there's two sides, two parties, divided nation, and they're at war. They're at war. Um, Lloyd is one of the main characters. He's the dad in the story. He's a spy. He went to war at a young age, and he lost his family due to this conflict. So he lost and a lot of his friends too. So he's going to move on from that. But he's um, very professional in a way. She is an assassin, and I think she actually fights for the same side that Lloyd does, even though it's not like explicitly stated. I'm pretty sure she does. Um, but I mean, assassin, she means she kills people for a living, and she's really talented at what she does. And the thing that they always show is, I mean, like the spies are always really strong, and then she's so strong that she can swing her tennis racket, and she diced the tennis ball. Like, what the heck is that? And then Anya is a little girl. She's kind of like, because she's a mind reader, we actually really hear her thoughts like all the time. I'd say she's more of the main character in the movie because everything kind of goes through her. Um, her pet dog, she knows everyone's secrets, but I mean, she has these powers, and she doesn't want to lose her family. She doesn't want to go back, so she's hidden all this stuff, and she really enjoys being with them, like Yor and Lloyd, and they both really try to be good parents and try to fit in. Because the thing that she has is that she doesn't want to go to jail because she's trying to fit in. So there's that. Um, I don't think there's much else to tell. I mean, their missions go crazy. Yours younger brother, actually works for the government, which Lloyd is trying to go against. So it's caused issues for Lloyd. And they're both kind of onto each other, but Lloyd is better. Um, and whenever something happens, like I forgot his name. He's gotten close. Lloyd's gotten a couple close calls with yours brother and getting caught. One of the girlfriends that really love you. I know Gerard said it was GOAT tier. For me, it's only A right now. I think it's when I'm going to go back to watch. I think I actually just put it on rewatch. All the girls, very lovely characters, very. enjoyable to watch. They have some really like interesting scenes. I forgot the names of the characters. Karane is up here up front, and then Hahari. I think it's Hahari. Uh, Hahari. I think that's her name. I just looked it up real quick. I think that seems right. Okay. Uh, um, hmm. I mean, it's kind of just a romance thing. So Rentaro, the main character guy, I would not know his name if had Gerard not said it, but he got rejected by a lot of people. I don't know how you get rejected 100 times before high school, but then he gets rejected so many times. These two girls, Hahari and Karane, they bump into him, and when you look into someone's eyes for the first time, you get this tingling sensation of meeting your soulmate. And apparently, God in this world is just whack. He's a little bit of a creep weirdo, kind of like the old man from Dragon Ball. I don't know his name because I haven't seen Dragon Ball, but I just know the old man is kind of a weird character too. You know, a little bit of a perv, a little bit, and that's kind of like the God in this world. And there's a couple of series where gods are like that. I don't know what it is with Japanese culture. The devils are more morally responsible people, and the gods, not in all of them, but in some of these comedy romances, it seems like it's the reverse. Um, but so he was watching this TV show while filing the list, and when he got to come across Rentaro for the soulmate counter, he said the show's a perfect 100. So he gave him 100 soulmates. They didn't want to change it. So, and the thing is that your soulmates, right? He had to choose because he was between two girls. Like, oh, I don't know how to choose. The thing is that it became more serious than that because if he's not with his soulmate, the soulmate dies. So he didn't want to kill these girls, right? Hahri or Karne. And that's why he started having this uh multi-person relationship and ended up getting a lot of other girls to join him. A couple of them are, I mean, all of these I think are high school girls here. Some of them are more calm, all unique personalities, all to the extreme, but all lovable characters. And I think it's a good series. I did not realize season two was the way it was. Going to the next one, My Tiny Senpai. Um, okay, Office Workers. I cannot tell you the name of the characters because it's been a while. It's not one I want to rewatch, but it's really, really cute, like anime series. You guys kind of like a romance. It's not like anything super serious. It's really mellow actually compared to some more popular series. But I really like it. Um, and it's just like it's nothing serious either. I mean, it's kind of like I'd say when I said romance thing and Jordan got mad at me, it'd be like the romance in these couple series as well. It's just kind of like fun, like kind of almost like Friend, but and this one, I mean, it's not like anything serious that you see in these more high school romances. And this is Office Workers, right? And I think it really shows something um, kind of like just culturally a little bit too. But just a really nice series, lovable characters. There's a couple series like this I should watch. I have on my list, but I'm currently I just finished watching like three series in the past 2 days. Oshinoko, I have one episode left. I'm starting that this year. It's not on this list. I have um I finished watching Witch Watch. That's on this list because I watched the first 12 episodes last year and then released a second core. And I didn't really get into episode 13. It just felt a little off. But I watched it like this past week, since the second core, and it was all right. So we'll get to that one probably next. Um, and then what's the other one I watched? There's one, I guess I might not have finished it yet. Summoned to a World for the second time. I watched it last year, but only episode one, subtitled. I wasn't really into subtitled series back then, and not only was it subtitled, but it was weird. Like, um, so yeah. Uh, let me just make sure my stream is up and running. Oh, hello, Biggie Cheese. My favorite anime. I don't know if you're still here watching this. My favorite anime I'd have to say is probably, I mean, from last year, I can go through my favorite anime if you're still watching this. My favorite anime, I'd say, would be Tie the Knot with Omagami Sister, of course. I would say Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun. I mean, some people said it's underrated. Just love this series. Season ongoing right now. Really good. I feel like it's just lacking a little bit from this year. My favorite thing I love is like the romance aspect of it between Iruma and then Omri, which is the student council president of, and just she's always like blushing, right? So she's really strong, but she's also kind of like has that feminine aspects. I'd say Frieren. I'd put Frieren as one of my favorites. When I watched it, I was like, dude, this is good. Like it's one of those series. I was kind of questioning watching it because I saw it and people talking about it being good. When I watched it for the first time, I'm like, this is no joke. Really good series. And another one I'd have to put up there probably is ReZero. Also having an ongoing season currently. I watched it after I think Frieren because that's a fantasy romance as well. Um, one thing that's interesting is I think one of the characters, because the first season released in 2016, 10 years later, one of the characters finally wakes up from being in a coma. That's insane. I don't know. But so I'd say these are my three favorite series if you're still here. Um, or four. I can go put those in here. I'm going to talk about those later. Let me just get to them real quick. So if you're still there, that's what I'd say my favorite anime are. And then from last year, definitely. This year, though, there's actually a couple of series I've been watching that I really like. Oshinoko is like an idol. Um, there's this famous idol, and actually, it's kind of like I mean, these two, this doctor and his patient, actually, this little girl patient, end up dying trying to take care. I mean, because they're both really big fans of this idol, and they both end up becoming the children of the idol after their death. The patient had a terminal illness, ended up passing away, and then the doctor ended up getting murdered, and it's led to this whole conflict. Which has really propelled the story from episode one. Episode one's a long, like hour and a half episode, and it really starts off with the actress, main idol character, the mother, dying. She gets murdered as well, and that really propels the main character Aqua to go and salvage that. There's some really deep emotional moments, and I think really one thing in season three, because season three released this year, and they've been pretty regularly releasing seasons every year and 3 months, I'd say. So after at the end of the release of a season, a year from that would be the episode one release of the next season. It's pretty much what's been happening. Um, but there was a scene in season three where it gets more serious. Kana, one of the girls, starts off season one, and in episode one, she's a child star who kind of loses her acting prominence, and she turns 18, and she became an idol, right, for Aqua, and he's not really like into for love or romance, and but she still really cares about him, and she's trying to go back into acting. She's not really getting any gigs, and everyone else is doing well, and she feels like she's falling off. And her boss or a director, an up and coming director, was looking to hire her, right? And it comes down that he wants to sleep with her in order for her to get that position. And she was like, "Well, I was going to get me my acting position, right?" And she ends up standing strong with her morals, and she says, "Hey, I can't do this. There's someone I care about, right? I can't do that." And that she doesn't want to get a position just because she's doing favors for other people, but because she actually deserves that spot. So I think it really shows on the entertainment industry. I think it shows a lot about culture and society and a lot of issues we've had. Um, and really just staying strong to what you stand for. One thing I think is really I've been waiting for is the doctor. When they found his dead body finally because he was hidden, and we find out that their father, right, because they thought that his father died. Their father actually, one of the craziest moments is that he was 11 when he got like not when because I is the mother. She was 16 when she got pregnant. I think when she gave birth to her children. But the father, I think, was a year younger than that, actually. And it wasn't even his first child. He actually had a child 3 years earlier. Um, and he's kind of crazy. And we see that in season three when he goes on like a rampage and he kills stars. Right now in season 3, I'm on episode 10 of 11, and Aqua's trying to make his own film. I'm gonna leave it at that. I love that series as well. I was also watching Dragon Raja, one I saw last year. Didn't watch it until this year. Season 1 was really good. Season 2 is a little bit slow. It feels like it should be like hour-long episodes that they break up into 20-minute segments. Like it just doesn't feel right. And then,
21 segments.
oh, 21. What? Why are you back?
I'm back for a bit because I haven't left yet. I saw your stream and I was like, I want to hear myself.
Oh,
Sorry, okay.
oh, oh,
Sorry.
oh, that's good. That's good. I was just talking about like the series because one person commented asking what like my favorite anime were, and I was talking about my favorite ones from last year and this year. And then yeah, because Dragon Raja season 2, the first like 12 episodes could be like three, because they're like 20-minute episodes, and they could really just be like three or four, just like hour 15-minute long like episodes instead of being a bunch of short episodes. Like it's like you add some character development and then it's like cliffhanger and it's like what the heck? Like I'm fine with it, but it's like why do you have to make it individual episodes? Um, but yeah, and then the other series I'm watching right now I really liked was To Your Eternity. I haven't really gotten into watching it a whole lot. But I've watched whenever time I watch it though, it's always seems to be an emotional moment. Because his spirit um takes human form, can transform into things he develops connections with, and just the people around him that he cares for always seem to die. And he hasn't even lived that long. It's um, just the chaos that the world has. So, uh, going through, we are talking about. Oh, we are going through my list. Yeah, Jordan, are you still here? Oh, he left. Okay, I was trashing his uh slime 300 year killing maximum spree thingy. Yeah. Hmm. You've been killing slimes for 300 years. I mean, I think you described it pretty well if you go back a little bit earlier. To me, it just felt like it was lacking something. I don't know. Didn't really have that. Um, Also at the time when I was watching anime, because I watched a lot of anime back then, but it wasn't like I watched anime. I kind of just had anime on, and I'd be doing like other stuff around it, like playing games or whatever. So that's why I did dub all the time. So maybe the connection to it wasn't necessarily as good as it, like experience wasn't as good as like Gerard's, but it definitely wasn't like my style. Like it at the time, I was all into like romance stuff. So I mean, Rent a Girl or 100 Girlfriends. I mean, Rent a Girlfriend is on there too. Well, series I think I think it's overly hated. Not that it's necessarily like under or overrated, but I think it's overly hated. I think is a general good term to say. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid is another one I've watched, and Kobayashi she's like a office worker. She works hard. She comes across a dragon. She's kind to it actually, because dragons live in their own realm. And then the dragon decides to work for her as a maid. And it's kind of like some type of romance there, right? Just like girl romance stuff. And I mean, they just kind of like live together. And there's other dragons. It really brings together like life. Like there's other dragons come to follow. I forgot her name, the Demi the Dragon. But people from her world come to see her, and they end up living in the human world. They end up enjoying it, really like it there. Um, Gorilla God's Go To Girl. This is like bottom tier. I watched it. I think I was saying end of July when I went to DC. So I started watching it. The romance aspect was like all right, but it felt like kind of like cliche, you know. And then the fact that she turned into a gorilla. I mean, this I don't know. I mean, like Omri is strong, but like she's still feminine in a way, and she's feminine, but Gorilla definitely is the furthest thing you can get from being like feminine. And even though it's like strong, I don't know. It just felt kind of weird, and I might have to go back and watch it again, right? Especially if they come out with a season 2 or something, because it's definitely set up for a season 2. I think that's another thing though, is I thought it was more of a complete series, and I finished season 1, and it didn't feel finished. And I think that's another issue I had with it. Going back to my goat ones, because I put in some ones. I talked about tying the knot with Amigami sister. We're going to Welcome to Demon School. Irma, he's a like a high school student in his um in the human realm, right? And his parents overwork. Like he works really hard, always dedicated, and he can't say no. Like it's not like it's like a he just never refuses anything. He's always asked to do something, and the term they always say is he's a pushover, right? Anytime someone asks him to do something, he does it. Um, and then his parents end up selling him to a demon who ends up being like not the king of demons, but he kind of like is the ruler of the underworld at the time because there's no demon king anymore, and he's pretty much the next one, like Sullivan. They're really trying to put him to be the next king of demons. And he wants a grandson. He never had children of his own, but he always wanted a grandson. So he bought Iruma and made him his grandson and enrolled him in the school, which he is the director of the school. Um, and Iruma makes friends with other demons, even though he's not one. And his human abilities of just being able to avoid danger and all that stuff really translated well, and he just became a legend in the demon world like off the bat. But he's just a really like kind guy. He's gentle, and he's just genuinely a good person. And it's kind of like an experience. It's always weird because I watch this and I always forget he's like a human because he got a ring early on that allows him to use magic because his grandfather puts magic in it, and his magic is the strongest out of all of his peers because it's not even his magic to begin with. But he's like a really humbling person, and all the other characters, like his friends, Asmodeus, Clara, and then Omri. Omri, I love season one, season two, what they did with it. Season three, they kind of drifted a little bit, but they still did a cooking thing, right, at the end of season three, so it worked out. Season four, there's really been no confrontation between them. I occasionally see Omri just like blushing really heavily or talking about Irma like, "Oh, I can't believe he did that. He's played so beautifully." But like season one, do you see an encounter in the president's office, like the student council office, and that's really kind. You see him reading to her, right, in Japanese, because she can't read Japanese, so they read demon, not Japanese. And then also in season two, they end up going on a date. They go to the water park, um, and then they do something. Where was it else? Was it? There's a lot of nice stuff though. Season two and season two. The other thing was that there was a conflict at the theme park, and Omri is just an absolute beast. I don't care. I mean, she's just an absolute beast. That's what I'm gonna say. ReZero, Subaru. The only problem I have with it, season one, it just feels like you develop all these character. Like I would have loved the series, if had he not had return by death. Because he dies, and that's the conflict. Is every single like season one, he just died constantly, and he'd come back. Since then, he hasn't really died a whole lot. Like usually, beginning of every single season, like season three, definitely he just dies. He just hits like these points where he can't get past them. Season one experienced the most of that. The only thing is that whenever you develop these character developments, and then he dies, when he dies, all that memory is gone. Not that he remembers, but no one else around him does. So it really changes the character development because you develop these strong character developments between him and the girls around him, and then you just suddenly just lose it. One of the girls, Rem, a really nice girl in season one. She initially killed him like 100 times in like episode three and four, whatever it was. But then we got really close, and she ends up getting clonked out 10 years in our years. 2016 was the last time she spoke. She didn't speak again until last episode, this last week, like a week ago today, was the first time she spoke, and she spoke like 3 words. She goes, I hope you can find out sooner next time. Because she woke up from her slumber and she goes chaos mode and kills everyone. Literally everyone. But they're also in an unfamiliar place. And she got her memories erased by the Synarch bishop of like gluttony, and they can eat your name, they can eat your memories, so they can make you forget everything. They can make people forget you, um, and so she got her name because no one remembered her name, so people ate her memories, and then well, they ate her name and they ate her memories, which prevented her from remembering anything afterwards. So that was the issues with her. And she's finally awake. 'Cause I don't know why she woke, but it's just constant death. I feel like that's the only issue I have with it. But I always love the characters. Amelia is it goes by Mealy because Subaru comes up with nicknames for all of them. is really sweet. The thing that's interesting is that season one, Subaru actually developed a relationship with Rom, which is Rem's sister, and that's why Rem went chaos mode and killing him constantly. But Rom is honestly like a good character as well, so it's kind of weird how that works out. Because like she kind of like despises him since then. I mean, they kind of like teasingly played with each other, but it wasn't. I always thought that they had kind of had something there, and then after he met Rom or Rem, Ron kind of just pulled away from that and just completely changed. Another series I really like, Freerin. Watched it last year, season one, and the first half of season one is like very emotional. Love that development there. Second half, I people really like it. It was they're trying to go to Freerin, right? She was part of the heroes party that slayed the demon lord a while back. I think it's 80 years ago in the current time of where we are now. And the hero, right? She was close with this Himmel, and I mean they're like her friend. She because she kind of just lived life. She's over 1,000 years old. Frieren the elf, um, and she's finally developing uh character. Like she's developing an interest in creating relationships, and she kind of regrets that she was part of the a 10-year journey to slay the demon lord, and then she kind of just doesn't see him for 50 years. First time she saw him was 50 years later, and that was the last time she saw him again because Himmel had passed away. So, kind of some sadness to that, and it's just her kind of doing that. I think second half of season one kind of gets away from that a little bit, but it really shows you like Fern, which is kind of like she's more of a mother figure, but she's Freeman was there to raise her, like kind of took her under her wing. She's like Freeman's apprentice, I'd say. But Fern is a really lovable character, really strong character. And then they meet Stark, who's their warrior, and he's just an absolute tank, just beast. I mean, like Omri, but like Stark are like the same character but different, you know. And Stark is just so strong. Literally, he's battling this demon that's one of the demon like what's it called? It's like one of the generals. He gets like killed, and Stark's like, yeah, but I'm not done yet, and ends up slaying them as he's dying. Like he's just a beast. Like you can't stop Stark. That was one of the most epic scenes. That was season two. And season two, I mean, there's some minor art style changes. I think that was different. Anything that mattered. The story kind of felt more subtle. Like there wasn't like as drastic, like stereotypical fantasy stuff. It kind of felt like it went to a more slice of life type of scene. Still have their adventures. And that one thing people disliked is that season two was really short, 10 episodes, and the first five were more just them living, not as much going on adventures, which occurred in the second half of that, which I still thought it was nice. Um, but I definitely understand why people could see like drifting away from that. Okay, let's go through my list again. I still have a lot of series. Um, Nagatoro. I think that's the name of this. Don't toy with me. Romance one, school, teasingly. I don't know why, but she kind of reminds me of Aphmau when I watched Aphmau, My Street, and the school one, that prequel to that. I don't know why that reminds me of that, but teasingly, right? Plays with him. I don't know his name. I don't remember. Um, I mean, it was just kind of like teasingly romance thing and kind of cute. I don't know if I'd put it on high tier as I would put um like My Tiny Senpai. So I'd put it wasn't mid. I'd put it below that. Okay, let's just name this category okay. I don't think there's any series that I thought were truly bad. I think mid is like the worst. If I don't think I'm gonna like the series, I don't watch it. Um, yeah, I mean it's just like a school thing, and she just teases him the whole time. That's pretty much the whole show. And another series that's kind of very interesting to that, it's very similar because I just realized that now. Teasing Master Takagi-san. These ones are more in elementary school, not in high school. Um, but they just constantly tease each other. There's apparently 3 seasons to this, but I only was able to watch season one because that's all they had on Crunchyroll. So I've been into watching more seasons of this. Um, I feel like the art's actually really nice, and it's just a bunch of like short little stories between them, and it's just really pleasant. I put this above. I feel like when I watched it though, it was really nice because I think I watched it after I watched Tying the Knot with Namagami Sister, and it really helped to pull me away from that like post-watch depression that I had. So I think I gotta put it in here. I gotta put it in here. I can't not 'cause it really helped me out a lot. So I think I can't do any worse than I can't do. I'll just go through ranking just these ones of mine. This one is one I've always said is my favorite. I really love this series. I had to put it up there. I'll put Free. I'll leave Free in here. I like Free and ReZero. I mean, if it just literally they just reset Subaru. Like he restarted. He has no memories of what's happened now. So now we're restarting back to episode one of season one, pretty much, with Subaru, and this last episode from last week. So that's not fun. Not that wasn't very fun. That's all I'm gonna say here. Uh, yeah. Huh. Okay. Uh, yeah. Next series. This one was really sweet. I feel like how it ended though, kind of felt a little stereotypical, a little cliche-ish. Sign of affection. This girl, I forgot her name, but she is deaf. Really cute girl. The main character, I care. The dude, not the main character. The dude though, I don't really care for him. I don't know. Just like he's supposed to be attractive, whatever. I don't really care. I don't really care. I definitely put this in good though. The way it ended though just leaves a little bit bad taste in my mouth, so I'm gonna have to put it a little bit lower. Um, but really sweet. I love a lot of the moments. I love the girl more than I like the storyline is the thing. Like she's a really nice girl, really sweet girl. I love her interactions, but the dude I could care less for. Really, I don't think I have anything like again. I just could care less. And I think that's why I have to put this series above it. I think I originally rated it not very high. Even if this series isn't considered a romance, I think it's just a comedy. I definitely would put it up there. The foolish angel dances with the devil. And the angels in this one are kind of more evil than the devils. So the devils are trying to get by, trying to live. And the angels are supposed to subdue the devils and kind of like and the devils aren't really I mean some of them are like mischievous, right? I think they have that in them, but they're really just trying to get by. And he initially just falls in love with this character, right? He just goes, "Oh, that's a really beautiful girl," and then she ends up being an angel, and literally like takes him hostage. I don't remember their names. The song though, opening song. Let's see if I can play it for you guys. I don't think I can get copyrighted if I just play it briefly. Fantastic song. Let's go find it. And it's Ottawa. Let's see what it says. General music. Where the heck is this thing? Oh, I gotta go to anime. I already moved it in there. Ottawa by Tayo Todori Tsukiyo ni Ute. That's what it says. It's probably totally mispronounced. But that's better than half of Americans could do easily.
それじゃ始めましょう甘い欧州浴びせ煩ない手しと悪魔ダメっぽいな頭にセット OK 線も心も急いで名付けてしまう
That song is fire, not gonna lie. Talking about other songs that are fire, actually, you know what? Let's go back to ReZero. Let's go ReZero. I love ReZero songs. What's her name again? Oh shoot. Konami Suzuki. Konami Suzuki. This is season 4 opening. Recollect.
Transforming the pain and rewriting your name Set up on and let the size say Lost in the hollow and make my body You cannot buy I know the fate that we
I'm trying to play too much because I don't want to get like copyrighted, you know. But Recollect by Konami Suzuki, and it says Ashiniko. ReZero season 4 opener. Love that song. I've been listening to that one a lot. That's really good. Season 1 opener though. I think this one is more eligible to play though. It's a 2016 redo. It's probably pushing the button, pushing the limits. That was redo by Konami Suzuki as well. Just love her music. Every single song she does is just fire. I feel like another series that she's actually in. I don't know which one we're talking. We're talking about Sign of Affection. Let's just go on past that. We don't really care. Oh, we're talking about Foolish Angel Dance with the Devil. Um, I mean, kind of that romance aspect to it, right? I mean, I think that the angel wants to change her ways. She realizes that the angels are actually more discriminating against the devils than the devils are evil. Not that the devils aren't evil, but the angels aren't necessarily good people to the devils either. Stereotyping against them. I think it's kind of interesting take on that, but just interesting story. And the opening song really is the reason why I think this is in good memory for me because it's just such a good song, and I didn't really care much for the anime when I saw it, but it was pretty good. Um, Another one, Konami Suzuki has a couple songs in this one. Not that they're my favorites. The season first core outro was my favorite of hers actually because the second core outro was not by her, but I love Konami Suzuki. The thing is that season one outro wasn't as emotional for me, or the first core. The second core was more emotional, so I love that song. But I love Konami Suzuki's season one or core one outro so much that I had to put it on that list, even though it wasn't as it was just so good. And I think I can pull that one up for you here briefly. Konami Suzuki, guys. I'm gonna have to do a live stream here tomorrow while my dad's away, and we can do just some music playing. Just play some music for you guys. I could care less if the video gets taken down. Um, let's put it on. We'll put this under. I really liked it. It was just like deep. I don't think it deserves to be in either category. I want to create its own category beneath GOAT because it was just one that was like emotional for me. Like I really like pulled at like my heart. Like I don't know. I liked it. I'm just gonna call it deep. Just deep like anime watches, and it's like a harem one, and it's originally based I think actually on like a hentai series, but like a more of a game series and ended up making some probably more X-rated uh, TV show for it, like a 4-part series. But this show is, I think it's got to be 16. But it's a mystery thriller. I think it's a game I've looked at. I talked about it before a little bit. A girl who chants love at the bounds of this world, I believe is the name of it. You cannot read it down there. Don't try. Um, but the ending was just so emotional. I mean, because the reason why I watched this because I saw something on YouTube talking about his daughter. He had a daughter in this second world, right, which is very similar story that his dad had, and he has a child with an elf like priestess, and she's fleeing because they're going to sacrifice her. He ends up having a child with her, and they end up killing her. When they go looking for her, they end up killing her, and they end up taking the daughter because they needed a pure female descendant of her to replace her. So the daughter ends up being sacrificed, and she ages really fast. Like she ages 4 times faster. She's like 2 years old, and she's equivalent of like 8-year-old. And I think becomes a problem when she's like 4 years old, right? She just wants to be with her dad, and she already has the figure of, I mean, like a developing woman, right? And he's originally a high school boy, the main character, so definitely causes some conflict there. He has a special ability though that his dad gave him, his father gave him. He hasn't seen his father; it's mainly his stepmom, but he can travel between like it's basically going back in time, but he kind of replays moments trying to fix the timeline because I think this is really the mission is he's trying to fix the timeline that was disrupted. So that's kind of his goal. I can't tell you names. I'm not good with names. I can barely remember I mean, I can name some kids in my class, but that's because they were in my class a long time. But I can barely name a lot of people. Like, reasons why I've watched enough where I can name most of the characters. Don't the main characters: Ram Ram, Amelia, Bayako, which is not her. I don't think that's her actual name. She's like the candy elf or candy emperor stereotype dressed girl. She's a spirit as well. And then Subaru. The thing is that he does not. No one ever calls him. I think Amelia's the only one that says Subaru, because everyone else calls him Barusu, Ram, and so it's a thing, just a mess. But yeah. Next one. Oh, shoot. I was gonna play you guys because I'm feeling like a kind person today. So I wanted to play you guys some uh some music from. Let me just go check out my stream real quick. I want to play you some songs from the series. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Konami Suzuki, Konami Suzuki, Konami. There's no way I don't have another Konami Suzuki song in here. I don't think I have her other song. Kami no Tsushiki by Asaka. Really nice series there. Or a song. Let's go. Let's see if there's another song by Asaka. No, not another one. Huh. So I think I'm missing a song. I can always just add it back. I just really hate ads, so I've kind of saved all the songs, um, so that way I don't have to watch ads. So yeah, let's just drop in the back real quick. What else are we doing? Next song. I like that song. I think that's gotta be season one opener. It's gotta be what that song is. But I think she also sings the season two outro song. But that intro was the one I liked the most. It's kind of one reason why I kept watching the series. But the song, the second, that was my favorite song. The reason why I liked season two or the core two outro was because of the significance it had to end that series. Let's go Horimiya. A lot of people like it, and I don't really have a respect for a lot of people the people that do like it, just because I feel like uh, I don't I don't really like how they see how we should live life necessarily. And they're like, oh, I mean, you should, and like, I don't know, it's just uh, mess. It's like you're going to college, if you're an adult, like you got to engage in certain activities, you know? Like that's not right. And these people are smart people. I mean, these are people I can respect their intellect. They're really smart kids. They work really hard. Something that I don't think like I can compare to them. But they're really smart people, and I think you can admire them for that. But just because, and I think this is in general, just because someone is smart doesn't mean that you necessarily have to listen to everything they say. They're not perfect either. And I think you can admire people for certain aspects of them without admiring every aspect of the person. You can admire an athlete. I think athletes are a perfect example of that. I mean, athletes, some of those athletes, they're very gifted athletes. But it doesn't mean that you have to have like four baby mamas and paying child support to like three different women. And like it's just yeah, athletes. I mean, a lot of the stuff athletes do. I don't think you can necessarily say that you respect all those things that they do. I don't think those are necessarily admirable qualities that they have, but I think you can admire them for being great athletes, which is what it should be. And that's the thing is, there's a lot of people that are really talented or really gifted throughout history. Very people that have done a lot for a country as a whole. I think George Washington is an example of that. But George Washington had slaves, and I don't think that changes who he is as a person, because he's a very I feel like he was a really good person, and he did a lot for our country, and he should be recognized for that. Even doesn't mean that we have to accept slavery, though, right? But just because he had slaves does not mean that you can void all that he's done for us as a nation, as a country, to get us to where we are today. And he had a lot of good ideas. I think there's a lot of stuff that he said that should be more well respected, and I think we've learned more about that, and we're kind of just denouncing it, saying that, oh, well, he had slaves, you can't listen to everything he says. And I think, in a way, there is that balance, right? I mean, you got to know when to trust someone, but I feel like a lot of times when I hear people is they trust people for the wrong reasons at the wrong times, and they don't trust people who probably should be trusted. And I think that's just a bad mix, bad balance there, you know? Um, Here, give me a sec. I want to do something real quick. There's a song I wanted to pull up. I don't know if I still have it. Does this still have it? I'm about to be at the top of this, right? Here it is. Let's go download it. I wanted to play it, so let's go play it now. I'll play it in the background as we continue our live stream. Just respond to a comment real quick. Okay. Let's just drop this off in here. Downloads. So it's saved. I don't think I have. I didn't see it. I don't know if I accidentally deleted it or what. But I didn't see it. So let's go upload it. I'm gonna drop the volume a little bit. I want to see if I can speak over this because it's gonna be loud anyway. Well, that's loading. Let's do one more. Let's do one more real quick. Ooh, this is another. People like it. What was it talking about? Oh shoot, we just skipped one. Horimiya. I liked season two. Definitely was kind of hard for me to watch. It's just because it wasn't canon, and not that it's I disagree with that. It just um. I mean, developed a lot of characters. I really loved the first like three episodes of season one. Why I continued watching it. But the thing that I thought was really weird though is that I think that one thing it promotes is a lot of people like it, is that they slept together, like they got together and they became and they slept together. And I think it's I've seen a lot of series do that. Another series I watched this year actually, we'll talk about it. Kaguya-sama Love is War. And that series was okay. I think this series was better. Horimiya was more well done. But it's again a series where you have high school students and the idea is it's promoting is that if you're dating someone that you should dating someone also and like implies like you're sleeping with them as well, and I just don't think that necessarily is the case. And I don't know, I think it just promotes negative things in the end. And I think one thing is that US culture and society has changed, and I think it's also in Europe, right, where it's very like pro um like sex oriented. And I just don't think that's necessarily where we should be right now. So hopefully that changes. I wouldn't put it in goat. I just have it here because I forgot about it. I'd put it. Season two wasn't that good, but I think overall, I mean, the series had an impact on me. I think I have to put it in good, just behind everything else. I'm gonna put it down here because I bet it's gonna get passed by something else. So we'll put it down there for now. A little extra. Let's go play that song in the background. I love this song. I was listening to it a little bit earlier. Let's go drop the audio down. There we go. Let's see how loud this is. So 8 minute song. We'll keep on playing it for you guys in the background, so you have something to listen to besides my voice. Making sure you guys can hear me though. Still, let's just make sure double check that. The music's a little loud. That's gonna be good. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Hori Mia, it's to Miyamura, I believe is the guy. Hori is the girl, right? And that's, of course, their first name in Japanese, which is basically their family name, which would be last names for us here. But there's some good moments. I think season 2 had a couple good moments there. But it kind of felt more like Witch Watch. Let's go to Witch Watch. Let's just forget that one real quick. Do I have Witch Watch on here? Yes. Witch Watch was one I saw, and it said romance again, right? But it's not your regular romance, and I think that's something that kind of gets me a little bit. Yeah. Because, okay, Witch Watch, originally it would have been under mid. I think I'd put it under okay for last year. This is how I felt last year. I recently watched it again, the second core, and it was pretty decent. And I think I'd put it, I think it ended up being higher. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But, yeah, I felt like it was one that I watched the first couple episodes and it felt like promising. It just didn't feel like it held up, you know? Season 2, it feels nice, but it's also formatted in a lot of small segments, like Master Takagi-san, teasing Master Takagi-san, but it's just not as well done, you know? Like, I feel like there's series that do that. What was the other series we're talking about that did that? I'm trying to think. Hori Mia Season 2, yeah. That was kind of how that felt like. Going to More Than a Married Couple. We want to talk about Witch Watch. Witch Watch. Let's go talk about it real quick. Witch Watch. Girl, she's a witch. She comes over. The main character, dude, is an ogre. He's really strong. And they were friends as a childhood. And as the witch girl is trying to live with the humans, he becomes her familiar and is sent to protect her when they go to school. And she ends up using her magic and in public, and everyone learns about it, but everyone becomes friends with her. The thing is that witches have enemies, a lot of enemies, which is going into Season 2, probably. I don't remember the first half being as segmented as the second half was. I'm not sure if that's going to change, but it's basically like a bunch of small stories, which is fine. I like that better than like Dragon Raja, where the episodes are long and slow. That's kind of like how Re:Zero Season 4 felt like to me. Felt long and slow. Rent a Girlfriend Season 5, beginning of Season 5, end of Season 4, just felt prolonged for no reason. And every episode in Rent a Girlfriend, it's like it's its own episode, but like I don't want to hear him talk about something for 18 minutes of the episode. And I think they're developing, right? Because people say they lack character development. That was more Season 4. I think it's getting better at that in Season 5. But it is just slow. Mad slow. But I still like the series. I think it's seeing some development here in the last couple episodes. I really like that's the thing, is that this series, Rent a Girlfriend would have been great had it stuck more with Ruka, Mizuhara. Who's the other girl? Sumi. I haven't seen Sumi since like Season 2. She's such a good character. I wonder if she came in the beginning of Season 3. She had a short segment on her day-to-day life in Season 5. But she's just such a sweet character, quiet, shy, and she actually loves Kaguya as well, the main character, male. And you know that because she celebrated his birthday. She went out of her way to celebrate his birthday. And I think that went really unnoticed. And she's one of my favorite characters. I mean, Mizuhara, I have nothing against her. Ruka-chan's a nice girl too. But last two seasons have just been super slow. And I feel like they moved away from that. Gone more to Mami, which was his ex-girlfriend in Season 1 when they broke up. And she's very manipulative, we learned in Season 5, trying to break up relationships. We haven't seen her in a while. But the series would do better if it picked up the pace a little bit, I think, instead of being so ridiculously slow. But otherwise, I think I like Rent a Girlfriend. And that's why Rent a Girlfriend, where is it? We're just skipping through everything right now. Rent-A-Girlfriend, come on, pop out. Here we go. To me, Rent-A-Girlfriend, I love this series, even if the last couple episodes of the season were bad. Season 3 single-handedly carries the series. Season 3. Mizuhara goes through a tragedy. Her grandmother passes away. She's the last living relative of her family. And I think Kazuya does a great job trying to create a film for her, make her feel well. And there's a deep emotional thing at the very end there. And that's the reason why I'm disappointed with Season 4, Season 5, is because of how good Season 3 was. The first 3 seasons I felt like were really fun to watch, really enjoyable. And I definitely can agree that the most recent seasons are definitely trailing a bit behind there. Let's go More Than a Married Couple, but not lovers. Under Horimiya, kind of similar story, where people at my school really like it. The thing is I feel like these are more respectful characters. They're forced to be together, and for a class. Think of like a marriage class type thing. Unique, but I feel like they did a good job on it. With the characters. I don't remember the names. Don't ask me for names. I can't remember names. But so they're put together, and their crushes are also paired together. The thing is that you have to get an A in the class to choose who you want to be with and switch. And there's times where they struggle. There were one struggles, the other and they never get to. And eventually, the boy and the girl, guy in the blue hair in the back there, and the girl up here, end up kind of having a crush. I think it's been a while since Season 2. People are wanting a Season 2. I don't think that's necessarily going to be a thing, but I wouldn't be against it. I really love the series, and I think that's why I'm going to have to put it in not deep, but under good, definitely above Horimiya. That's why we have Horimiya down there. I would actually slide this in. I'm going to slide it in. I'm going to insert it right here. Here we go. Really sloppy. Why is this box so big? Why's this song still playing? Jeez, I didn't realize. Do a lot in 8 minutes without music playing. For me, it's probably going to pass the begin under good. Okay. I don't know. I'm not probably not even talking everything in full. There's still so many series I have left to rank. This is a series I thought that was Gerard's. I'm the villainess, so I'm taming the final boss. That's what I saw. It was kind of mid. I watched it. The first episode's good, and then it kind of falls off from there. Girl power, girl boss. But not in a good, fun, enjoyable fashion. I don't know. So I put it in mid. Not even good. I put it in mid above Girl God's Go-To Girl. Is what I'm gonna do. Let's go play that song one more time. Oh, I lock in here, and we'll change it up after the next playthrough. So let's see if I can talk about this series. So I'm not sure, she reincarnated into this world, but she knows how to stop the boss, right? So she goes and she sees him, and then she kind of rizzes him up, and the demon lord, right? I think he's like a demon lord, and he ends up falling in love with her, right? And then getting engaged, whatever. She saves him, and then she has some conflicts. It's kind of weird. A series that's like it, but better, is. And the only thing that's bad about this series is the dubbing. The dark history of the reincarnated villainess. I don't know her name, but so she is the villainess, right? Her sister in the story, this is actually a story she wrote as a kid. She created this world and her writings and all the chaos she does, so she knows exactly what happens. But she gets summoned in, and she wanted to become the main character, right? Which is her sister with the pink hair, the main romantic interest for everyone in the story. And she comes in and she's going to get executed for almost trying to kill her sister. And she has to save herself. She bails out, she becomes a servant to her sister. And she loves her sister, right? I mean, that's her character. She made her, and she does everything she can to save her. And she ends up saving herself. And there's a lot of like characters, like I think her fiance in the story, her butler, and she ends up having a lot of like close interests with them. And she actually does a lot to save people because she knows all the chaos that goes on. So she solves all of it. But really, the story is not like the best. So I'd put it under okay, below Witch Watch. But otherwise, it was decent. This is a series, we're gonna go back to that one later. Let's put it in the top corner. This series I'll put more on the topic of Horimiya and like all those. This series, it was promising. Only subtitled. The Experienced You, the Inexperienced Me, a romance story. I kind of liked it. The one thing that really set me off was episode 1. I think it was episode 1, maybe episode 3. But so the main character, the main girl, right, the female protagonist, she never really knew what love was. And she has been with many different guys, and that's been a rumor against her in school, and ends up being true. And that's the only thing, though, I think is bad, is that, I mean, it really shows that she can change. It's just, but to me, it's just that, it's just hard for me to think, like, of that, because that's, I mean, I kind of feel bad for her in a way, but, I mean, she's a nice character, and in the end, right, the thing that she really finds sad is that she loves her boyfriend, and she wants to be the first, like, do all this, like, first for him, because he's never had a girlfriend before, but she realizes that the first for him are not the first for her, and she's done a lot of stuff, going far into romantic relationships, right? The thing is that she was never actually loved, is that she was actually used, and that was the problem, is she became an easy target because, she didn't really know what love was, so she wanted people to love her, and she ended up giving away too much of herself. But really love the main character, the main male protagonist, because she wants to do stuff with him, and he's like, there's no need to force it. I love you, and I'll always be there for you. There's no need to rush into things that we're not ready for. And gotta give a shout out to that. Ended off pretty well, I'd say. And for you know what, for being a hero right there, saving that, I have to put it in good. Is it over Horimiya? Probably not. So I'm gonna put it below Horimiya. You know, but it was pretty good. Just that one thing set me off a little bit early on, made it tough for me to watch early on. It was one of the few series early on that I tried watching, I just couldn't. And that kind of pushed me into a cycle, like, the slime, where is it? The slime, reincarnated as a slime, this one, Summoned to a World for a Second Time. That one's good, actually surprisingly. Season 1, it was just hard for me to follow, that's why I stopped watching it. But, really not that bad. And what's another one? Oh, Witch Watch was another one I struggled to watch. Season 2 of Bunny Girl Senpai. Season 1, very like a thriller. One of the first series I started watching. Very interesting. But season 2 was kind of like, I watched these episodes, and then it had all the movies between it, so I never actually got to it, because I was kind of lost track of it. I'll just go back and watch it. Probably gonna watch it. I watched most, I think, season 1 while I was at family camp, which is July, like, 4th through July 11th. And that's when I watched it last year. I'm probably gonna try, actually, because I'm trying to keep a file of those stuff so I can watch it without being on Wi-Fi, you know, and without, like, because even like on Crunchyroll, even if you save it, it's still like, so I'm trying to keep it saved so that way I have them when I want to watch them in the future. And that's what I might want to do, and try watching again up at family camp, starting over at season 1. Because that was a very interesting one to watch up there, but I'm not against watching it again. I think the series I have planned to watch up there are Apothecary Diaries, which is one my sister likes. One of the few series she's watched in full. I think she watched that one, and My Dress Up Darling, which My Dress Up Darling is another series I really like. And then I actually have Goblin Slayer on there, because it's been a while since I've seen like an 18+ anime. I have a couple on here. Just couple on here. But yeah, I mean, a couple of them have been good. One has been good, one has been kind of mid. I mean, but just having that aspect, you know, some aspects. I mean, even just to have there and acknowledge. I have a lot on my watch list, and I'm trying to change it up a little bit. So I'm definitely getting a little bored of like watching Dragon Raja and To Your Eternity. And I watch a lot of series right now, but I'm trying to get into some new series and trying to figure out to get some diversity in there, so I'm not getting bored and burning out again. I'm not sure where we were before. We're into Cautious Hero series. Itself, I've seen it before, and I thought it was kind of fun. Really, the series itself is kind of mid. It's one season. It set itself up possibly for a season 2 if they wanted to, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think the ending was kind of to show this perpetual thing. But episode 11, not 12, 11, one of the best episodes I've ever seen, carries the series. That's why I gotta put it into deep. I'm gonna put it into deep because itself was not that good, kind of like But episode 11, great. So she's a goddess, right? And she has to train heroes to save worlds. So they summon heroes to save worlds, and they train them. And apparently, actually, she was part of this hero. She found the hero for this S-ranked world. And it ends up, we'll figure out that she and him actually had a child together. In her past life, because he was the hero for her best friend. She's best friends with one of these goddesses. And Tatsuya or something was like the name. And she was infuriated by him, but she finds out that her and him were actually like together, and he loved her, like they loved each other. And that's the thing, is that it really shows how the whole series pans out. The reason why he's so cautious is because he caused their deaths. He couldn't save the world. It's one of the few worlds that have failed, and it was that thing. So gotta put it there for that. That's perfect time for the song to end. Going to the next song. If you guys have any recommendations, I don't have a lot, so deal with it. I gotta re-upload it. I don't know why I deleted it. Let's go back. Let's see. What song am I feeling like? Feeling like a big song right now? You guys like one of my big hits? My biggest YouTube hit? I think it has close to 800 views now. You'll just drop the audio on this. It's a shorter song. Kokoro. Talking about deep. Originally made this song actually because of Frieren. I liked Frieren, so that's why I made this. I should check. Yeah, my friends aren't in chat. I don't know how to call him. Let's go to Spenstatz and let's just call him. A voice call in there. Trying to get him in. If he doesn't join, he doesn't join. But I'm in a call with him now, trying to see if he'll join. Hello. What are you doing?
Oh, there.
You know. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
So, well, what are you doing? Where have you been?
Look, you went late, bro. Like really late.
So you were asleep?
I woke up like 20 minutes ago, but
Oh, well, I'm still live streaming. If you wanna like grab something to eat and then come join.
oh what?
Do you wanna come eat and then we can talk about anime?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
I'm live streaming right now, so
I
yeah. I'll ask Gerard real quick, but yeah, they're trying to get you, and we're like, "Oh, Josh, where the heck is he?"
I know.
And then Gerard actually left. Gerard was like 20 minutes in. He's like, "Oh, by the way, I actually have something planned. By the way, so let me just dip real quick."
Wait, do you know like how long it's gonna be? Like,
I've already been streaming. Oh, I'm mostly done. I think I've done half of mine, and I'm like an hour and a half in.
Okay, so yeah, for like an hour. All right.
Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 left to do. That's half. That's half.
Damn.
All right. The thing was though, so just type in your email. I'm gonna share you the presentation on Google. That's what I did with Gerard.
I'll just do like this one, I think.
Okay, why do you speak so loud, bro? Okay. You're hurting my viewers' ears.
I'm
Well,
barely
the thing
talking to
was
you
said
now.
no, but with it's always Gerard is like such a bad mic, you know.
Oh,
On
yeah.
his, I always have to like.
I mean, I'm on my phone and all. But okay, that should be good. That's my
Okay,
that's my
I'm
first
sending
video.
this. This is a presentation on Google.
All right, bet.
Here, I don't know. I went to slideshow mode.
Rex. What's my cat doing, bro? He's so fat. He's so fat. Rex. Hello, Rex. Wow. Do it again, Rex.
Yeah, we were Jordan. We're struggling to get anything going without you because you're the one that always just says something random. Dude, this is such a good streaming idea. And then Gerard's like, oh, by the way, I got a dip.
Oh, okay, I'm
And I'm
gonna.
gonna message the group chat.
I don't know. He's probably playing like freaking Roblox or something, bro.
No, he left. He said he had something to do.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Do you wanna open up the slides?
Yeah.
I do because I want to see if you're.
Let's see. Did I get? Wait, on. Oh yeah, you freaking. Why is it not showing me my? Okay, there you go.
By the way, Gerard going over his series. He was talking about his a little bit. We were talking about 100 Girlfriends for a while there, and he was just showing me who's boss at 100 Girlfriends because I was talking to him about it, and I go, "Yeah, wasn't she in season 1?" He's like, "No, she was definitely in season 2." I'm like, "What do you mean season 2?" And I didn't believe him, and he was right.
Deep good. Okay. Oh shoot. Wait, this is like hold on. Kind of like this like.
Yeah, and if you want to create categories, if you want to create more categories, you can. That was my initial idea, was to have just free categories, and then you just didn't show up. And then my plan, like, I was in a call with Gerard for 20 minutes before we even started like talking, and you just were like, "Josh, come on, are you awake? Are you awake? Will you be here?" And you're like, the thing. I tried calling you, and your phone.
What?
I tried calling you on your phone, and then it just went like. It said you literally read your phone number out, and it was like, the person is not available.
I think I did hear something. Like I was like sleeping, and I heard like a little.
It sounds like it was like what happened if you just saw your phone and hung up immediately because it went straight to voicemail. Like it didn't even like ring.
I don't know.
It went straight to voicemail, like hung up immediately, whatever. Okay.
I don't remember if I picked up my phone and just hung up because I was so tired. Like,
So
stop calling me.
Yeah. So I was just going through all the series talking about because Deep is not really like better. It's just that it had moments that were good that made it good, but it really wasn't really that good of a series. But otherwise, all the series are kind of ranked in order of how I felt like I enjoyed them, or how I think. Because I think some of them are going to be how well they were put together. Like, let's go over my first 18 plus anime that I watched. High School DxD. Are you on? Do you want to? You can look at my list. You can go down and look at my list. Because I see you're on the open.
Be bad, bro. That's gonna be
okay. So the thing is that High School DxD, I started watching it, and of course, when you're watching like an 18 plus anime, of course, there's like there's aspects of it where you're like, oh yeah, I like this. Well, really, the story was just so poorly put together. Like it was just there's no like the whole point of High School DxD is literally just for the plot.
95% fan service, bro.
It has the story makes no sense. In season like the first 2 seasons were like good. The second 2 seasons were just terrible. So
it's probably mid.
Yeah. Easy.
Or okay, I mean, I don't know.
Bottom okay. Let's put it at the very bottom. The abyss of okay.
Well, it's probably mid, but I don't know.
I don't know. It was I enjoyed it enough to like see the other ones like I didn't really care for at all. Like this one I kind of enjoyed, but it's so bad. It's so poorly written. Like and some of the things it has like gaps in the plot. It's like wait, you're my uncle. I go, didn't we just say like I couldn't follow the storyline. Like I was trying to follow it, and it just didn't make any sense. Like,
oh my God,
the season 1 they go on a side quest to get like this like talisman type thing. Like they get like, oh look, there's a dragon, and they're like, I want to make this my familiar, and then it's like they never talk about that the rest of the series. Like she just has a dragon the rest of the series, and they never talk about anything like it made. There's no point in them doing that because it made had no relevancy to the storyline besides there being an acid rain that just dissolved everyone's clothes in like episode 30 of season 1. So that was the only thing they did. It was just all for the plot, you know. So they wanted to show all the girls' clothes dissolving, but it was like otherwise it sucked. This one is weird because a lot of people say they liked it. It's definitely poorly done, but a lot of big voice actors in this one. Kamikatsu, working for God in a godless world. Um, it's kind of I don't know how to describe. It's very odd. Uh, Basically, they live in a world, right? They have like no morals, and they're run by like the ruler, and they like sacrifice the people that aren't like don't fit their standards, and it's weird because there's no standard for those morals except like they have like outliers or like outcasts, and it's one season, and they literally everyone's like becoming like gods because basically they create a cult, and it's like, okay, now and they're like, oh, I am now praising you as my lord, and then they get really powerful, and it didn't make any sense. And that's like the whole point of the series is that these people just get followers, and they just get really brokenly powerful. But really, the series was not that good. I'd have to put this one in mid. I'm definitely putting it above Gorilla God's Go-To Girl. Dude, season 1, like episode 1 goes crazy. Like he dies. He goes to another world, and this girl like he's naked, right? And this girl's like, "Ooh, what is this lever?" And then she goes like, it's like she's like constantly flicking the lever on, like the lever on and off, you know, like a Minecraft lever. The lever was on, and she's like, "Huh? What happens if I go like this?" Just constantly opening and closing the door, if you know what I mean. Spamming that lever switch, you know. That was like episode. That's the thing. Some of these episodes, like episode 1, like they're trying to lure you in with this weird wackiness. But like sometimes good series have bad first episodes because it's like that has nothing to do with the story, and then other ones it's like that's definitely the story, but like you're teasing us with this idea, and you're just making it really weird later down the line, like for no reason. There's a couple series that I'm gonna go off a couple series that I really liked. This one's gonna go in GOAT tier. My Dress Up Darling. I've watched it a couple times.
Yes, bro. Yes.
Have you watched it?
I'm really watching it right now, bro.
Right now?
I'm on like episode 12.
Okay, I won't go to season 2 though, right? Or you're saying season 1?
Yeah, like I'm on the last episode of season 1. It's good, bro. Freaking.
Yeah, I really love this series. The only thing is like the first episode, like there's literally a couple weird scenes. Like there's the scene, I wouldn't say like him fitting her dress or whatever is like weird. Like,
her in the swimsuit, bro.
No, the scene that's weird is more I'm not talking about that because there are some moments, but that's like awkward moments, you know. Like I think I pass that on. I mean, I know it's weird, but I don't consider that. Those scenes that were weird were
or measuring the.
No. Her talking about like the hentai game she's playing.
Yeah,
and then she's like, oh, and then she just starts talking about like the male anatomy and like, oh, and then it got all over her face and that stuff, and then the people around them are like, what the heck is this boy talking to this girl? And they're like, wait, she actually, and it was so crazy.
Freaking, like watches it and then like,
well, there's a scene where like the dad, there's like he's watching like this erotic like anime or whatever it was, and the dad walks in and he just hears the scenes. It's just like. And the dad's like, I guess but why is he like taking notes and stuff? Like, remember his uncle? Why is he taking notes? I mean, I guess he's at that type of age, but like, I mean, he doesn't care. Like, he's not even trying to hide it or anything. Like, the thing is, he doesn't even see it as like he's watching like an erotic series. He's like, oh, this looks like, look at how clean this outfit looks. I mean, look at that, like the frills, like just completely ignores the surroundings. But apparently there's only going to be like one more season, I believe. I don't think there's enough so there's going to be 3 seasons. I think it's going to be the max.
Season 2, like just as good as season 1, or like what do you think?
I felt like I
Or is
liked
it
season
like
2. I feel like season 1 has the better episodes. Like I feel like one of my favorite episodes was when she was wearing that that demon outfit she wore
Mm.
when they went to like the Love Hotel to take the pictures.
Oh yeah.
Like that's probably one of my favorite episodes. And I feel like season 2 doesn't have any episodes that are quite like that I can think of. It has some
You
moments.
know,
Oh no, episode like 10 or 11 of season 2 I think is very similar to that.
Mm.
Because that's the thing is some series I've watched, like Rent a Girlfriend has series that are has a season where they have moments like that, and you're fine watching this stuff, but then you go a whole season without including any of that development. It's like, so we're just ignoring that then, and that's the only thing. Like season 4 completely ignored a couple like key factors. I felt like, but yeah.
See, boy.
But so
Mhm.
this one is going to GOAT tier, like I said. It's going to GOAT.
Go. Oh yeah. Holy go.
Yeah,
This is good
Gerard was telling me, he goes, "Why are we doing this at 10 in the morning? I'm tired, bro." So that
Wait, but you gotta do Chainsaw Man next, bro. Please.
I'm gonna do Chainsaw Man next.
Yes.
I don't have Rize Arc on here. I watched it this year, but Chainsaw Man
Mm.
Rize Arc was really good. I really liked Rize Arc actually. I think more series should do movies like that instead of trying to do episodes that are just too short and to get the whole
Honestly,
story across. Like I
for
hate
Chainsaw
like
Man,
I understand 2-part episodes. I think 2-part episodes are fine. But when you get to like 7-part episodes for like a small sequence that doesn't even make like a main plot of like the story, it's like, why are we doing this? I don't need to watch
yeah.
30 minutes of intro and outro just to get the main part of the story. Just do it all, get it all over with. We don't need introductions because they always do recaps to continue the story. I go, you're just lazy. You're trying to get more episodes, more runtime out of your stuff, and it's like you don't need to do that. You're just lame.
Go do all that.
But Chainsaw Man, I mean, what do you want to talk about it? Do you want to comment on Chainsaw Man? I'll let you talk about it.
I think like the plot like wasn't like the craziest, but like because like other animes have probably done that before, right? Like like there's like demons and like like you're like hunting like
I think the environment I've seen,
I don't know.
the environment and where it is and how they played it out, I think to me is unique. I haven't seen anything like
Yeah.
it. I haven't seen anything like it yet. I bet there's
Like I
like
think the characters are like really well designed though. Like, I don't
I
think it's
think
like a
yeah.
bad like
Season
character.
2 is releasing this year,
Mm-hmm.
like in
I
November
don't
or
know.
something. So we have to wait 6 months, but it's coming out this year. I'd say the only thing is that it's not for me because I like romance animes, and it has development towards those specific categories, right?
Yeah, it's like not really
Chainsaw
a
Man, it
romance.
has because most series, I mean, like any show you're gonna watch is gonna have comedy aspects, gonna have romance aspects, is gonna have some type of conflict, but like. Cause action movies, like it's action, right? Like Chainsaw Man is like action, right? I consider it like action, adventure,
Yeah,
thriller, but it's gonna have comedy, it's gonna have
most of
romance aspects of it. And I think you saw the romance more in Rize arc, right? Definitely. Like, wait, I don't know who to love anymore. Do you remember the scene in Rize arc where he's like thinking, contemplating, like because Rize is like he kind of fell in love with Rize, right?
yeah.
Before his only person he ever thought about was what's her name? You know her name, the one that
Fatima?
Makima.
Yeah.
And then he like thinks. I remember he's thinking about it, like, and he's like, "Who do I choose? Who do I choose?" And the first thought he pictures is the angel devil.
Yeah, like
And
what?
it's a
Bro,
dude.
that
It's
was
a
a dude,
dude.
bro.
Yeah, he's like
Bro.
oh my, yeah, and they show him like
Oh,
lingerie,
angel
like this girl
devil.
dressed and whatever, and he's like, but he's a dude. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, wait a second, I thought that was a dude. And then he goes power, right? And power.
Might be a little
Well, she's
messy.
crazy, but I mean, they're kind of like siblings in a way. I feel like how they bond. Like
Yeah,
you
they're
see at
more
the end
like
of the thing that I thought was really sad though is that she missed all the action in season 2. But Power has some good moments. I feel like she actually, because the thing is, Makima is very like I feel like uninvolved with the story. Like you see her talk briefly, and you see people talk to her,
yeah,
but then
you
she
see like
like
her
leaves.
powers.
She like dips for like next 3 episodes, and she's like, "Oh wait, they just kidnapped the Chainsaw Devil. Let me just use my ultimate ability and just snipe people from across the world by whispering their name."
And I was like,
And
what?
it's like, oh my
Bro.
goodness, she's like, she dies, and it's like, nope, I actually bring myself back to life. And it's like,
Like, bro, how you get
okay.
like assassinated and then like come back to life.
She's just broken. She has because what she does is she has people that she sacrifices other people's lives to keep herself alive. I believe is what actually happens. Don't quote me on that, by the way. I'd put this on good, but like upper tier good because I don't think it was like to me it wasn't necessarily like goated, you know, but it definitely
Yeah.
was good enough.
I think it was,
I'd
it
put
was
it.
good. I think
I'll put it. I'll slide it in up here.
also think about it, like the first half of the season was just like Denji wanting to touch boobs, bro. Like that was the only like
I'm not
literally the
against
only freaking
who's but is that really a problem though?
bonkers. I mean,
It gave us
no, but
something that we wanted.
you know, like it's not a problem, but you know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel like it's definitely didn't feel
Yeah,
like
it's up
typical
there.
category.
That's fair.
But I watched it and Rize arc was really nice. Do you think we're gonna
Mm.
see Rize again? Because they basically kind of killed her, but doesn't mean that she's dead. Because I mean, Denji's died. Like he's literally
But
gone
it's
down to
sad,
like
because like
he's
at the end, like she
well,
was like,
the thing that I thought was crazy is that Denji was folding for Rize. He's like, let's run away together. Do you know the last person I heard say that?
yeah,
Subaru
that's what I was. That's what I was
to
thinking.
Ren. He's like, I can't. 45. It's like a 45-minute episode.
You can run away.
He's literally
You
was
can run.
yapping for a full because
Free.
the episodes were originally like 25-minute episodes. He was yapping for like a whole 2 episodes in ReZero. It's just not like dang
my-
commitment.
I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody compared to.
Yeah.
I'm useless.
The thing that's crazy, so I don't know if you've been keeping up with ReZero, season 4. So have you finished watching season 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so remember. So Subaru, I mean, originally he just falls in love with Amelia, right?
Mm.
And then there's like Rom, and then it shifts more to Ren, right? The blue haired.
Yeah.
And then at the end of season 1, she goes like unconscious. In real time, that was in 2016. It's 2026, 10 years later, and she's still asleep.
Wait. What the hell?
Yeah, I just think that's crazy. But so Chainsaw Man I put there. Let's go to the next one because we're going slow right now. I can probably crank through a couple of these. Let's go through some that I think are kind of mid. What's this one? I don't even remember the name. So I'm a spider.
Yeah.
So what? This is like an
I'm
isekai
just
one.
gonna read it like based off of the like what is it like the card, because like I don't know like bro, I don't know any of these, bro.
No, that's fine. That's
Like,
fine. I'm gonna talk about
like,
it
I do,
briefly.
but, like,
Yeah,
not
no,
really.
I think this is fine. That's kind of what I've been doing is just talking about the series, how I see it briefly.
Yeah.
So I think it's like an isekai. She gets knocked. She kind of dies and she comes back. And I think actually what kind of happened is that her whole like class got summoned to this other world, right? Because I think a lot of the characters are like her teacher, her fellow classmates, and she's the only one that's not there. And she's kind of like a loner a little bit. I think we discovered that a little bit. And she comes in as a spider. She gets like summoned as a spider to this other world at the bottom of like the underworld. And she starts off as a tiny spider, and everything's trying to kill her. And she slowly fights her way up the ranks to the top. And on the top, I think there's actually like a battle between like some conflict, and she ends up saving like humanity at the end. But to me, it was just I don't know. The thing is that the music is more fire than because I love the singer that does this. She does like the openings for ReZero, Konami Suzuki.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember season 1 you listened to Redo?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, the freaking oh my.
Can you if I played this for you, can you hear it? Give me a sec.
Let me lock in.
Redo.
Loki though.
Can you hear this if I play this?
No.
You can't.
Is it playing right now? Because I
It
can't.
was.
Yeah, no.
Dang.
Was it?
You can load into my live stream then.
Oh yeah.
Go to that.
That.
And I'll
Like the spider one actually sounds like something I would watch though. Like it. That sounds kind of interesting.
I think some
It's
people
like,
like it.
oh, like-
Some people did like it. I feel like it was a popular. It's. I think the vending machine one's gonna be better. I'm kind of looking forward because I think vending machine season 3 is coming out right now.
You know, I wanted to ask, like, out of all 3 of them, like the slime, the vending machine, and then the spider, like which one's the best, bro?
You're talking about
Which one's-
reincarnated as a slime.
Yeah. I mean, like vending machine, and
I haven't
then
seen Vending Machine yet, but Vending Machine, when I've seen it, I feel like I've liked because the thing is that the main character is like I believe is a dude, but he's a vending machine, and it's around him.
yeah,
But I feel
It's
like
like-
that you can like love the characters more. Like in the Spider one, I feel like there's no like I didn't really like fall in love with the characters, you know. And then the slime one, the only thing that was kind of cringy. I haven't watched past season one. I like watched season one, and I was kind of just idly watching it, so I got to rewatch it.
Yeah.
And I think the last season, I think it's the last season's releasing right now, and I think the thing they're finally talking about is they're saying that because Rimuru, right, he was originally a dude, but they're saying that the form that he takes up, his human form, is actually a girl. So I think that's what they're talking about recently. Is that this last season that they're saying, "Oh, Rimuru's a girl," and there's like saying like it just happened. I go, didn't we know this back in like season one? Because I feel like I've always thought that Rimuru is a dude in a girl body because they've always mentioned that he has a feminine figure and all that stuff. But whatever. But I think Reincarnated as a Slime might be like slightly overhyped. Not that it's bad. I think it's gonna be one I enjoy, but I think it's just been really like overhyped. And I think that what's the other one? I think Vending Machine probably is going to be generally like people. I think people are like glazing it, but I think in a way it's not like as overhyped. Like it might have been glazed, right? Like really popular for no reason, but it was kind of no reason. Like it wasn't like Reincarnated as a Slime is like they're like it was the best isekai anime there is, and I think it's like overhyped. But I think Vending Machine probably going to be better off than that one is.
I'll probably watch it.
Yeah,
Like that and Slime.
I'll watch Vending Machine. I know I'll probably watch that one because I'm trying to get some. I'm trying to actually save some. Oh, are you on my stream now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna play the song.
Like,
It's just a delay.
a little delayed, yeah. This is tough. Yeah, that's for sure.
It's really fire, right? Konami
Yo,
Suzuki.
she makes like
Yeah,
crazy music.
She
bro.
has the song for the
Like-
Spider one, which is the song's decent. It's a pretty epic song.
Yeah.
Here, let me play the song for this most recent season of ReZero.
Oh, that was really good. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. It's a beach crazy. Hold on.
I'm not trying to play it too much. I'm trying to cutting off short so that way I don't get like copyright struck, right?
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I know it's fire. Konami Suzuki is really good. One of my favorite artists right now. Like just all her like songs, like especially for like anime, are just goated for no reason. A couple songs though, like my favorite series, I think you should watch it. Oshi no Ko. It's like an idol group. It starts from the third season. Oshi no Ko. Yeah, like it's like
Is it on the list?
No, because this is only 2025. If you actually read the thing that's in front of your face right now.
I thought you meant like you watched it like a while ago.
Oh no, this is what I'm watching like right now. I've almost finished it. It's just that I watched it all in dub, but the last episode hasn't been dubbed yet, so I'm just waiting for that. It's a longer episode, 45 minutes for episode 11 of season 3.
How do you spell it? Hold on, I need to like what the frick?
Oshi. Here, let me type it in for you on this front page.
Yeah, maybe that'd be a little easier.
It's all caps, by the way.
Yeah, on the slider.
Front page.
There you go. Yeah.
While you're copying that down, I'm gonna go transfer over this spider one to mid tier.
Mid.
I didn't really care for it.
Oh.
I actually put it at the very bottom.
Well, that makes me not want to watch it now.
But the songs are okay. I mean, I don't know if you might like it. You never know. It's not my taste. What's another one that was kind of mid?
Yeah, I do like the mid ones first.
Yeah, I mean, Reincarnated as Slime, it's not like mid. I don't think it's that
Randomly.
mid. I watched it though, and I didn't really care much for it. I mean, we talked about it briefly. I don't know if I can't really say much about it because I've only seen season one.
Yeah.
Out of the 8 seasons and like 3 movies there are now, um,
8
but
seasons of this?
I think the 8th season is ongoing or something
Yeah.
like that. But I think it's. I mean, it's interesting. The only thing is the series would be perfectly fine. I like it if it didn't have like, I'm a slime slurp. Like if they didn't have that scene, like they didn't have
What
that
the hell?
one, like that's like the catchphrase to know that they're from the human realm. And I go, if they didn't say that, I'd be completely okay with the series. Like that's the one thing that kind of pushed me away.
Bro.
Is I was idly watching it, and I just cringed every time I heard that. And other series, I kind of cringed slightly, but like I'm cringing, but it's like I'm like I care for the. It's because I care for the characters. I'm like, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Like you're
I'm a
like, why are you doing
slime.
that? But this one, it's like, okay, make like what? Why are we writing the script writers? Like, what are we doing here?
I-
Like, it's like Denji barking at Makima. Like, are you gonna be a good boy? Are you gonna be a good boy? Like, what the heck?
I did not need a.
So I'm
I
gonna
did
put
not
that.
need
In, I'm
that,
gonna put
bro.
that in okay because I'm gonna go back and watch it. Why the heck is? Oh, because we talked about High School DxD a little bit.
Reenact it. I still.
Okay.
Oh
Uh,
shit.
another series.
Hello.
Your cat.
Yeah.
Is he beating you up? Is he stronger than you?
Yeah.
Guys, go if you guys
It's crazy,
if
bro.
you guys wanna figure out what we're talking about right there, you gotta go check out Spenstatz videos on Spence. Just look up Spenstatz, you'll see a cat. He has a couple really blown up like videos. He has a couple of videos that got like tens of
Bro,
thousands of views. But check
I
his
don't know
shorts
how.
out, and he's literally getting cooked by his cat. His cat's just a beast. Okay, this series is one I thought would be interesting. I think there's actually one I think that's out there that's better than this one. Because I've seen a little bit of this, like a lot of recaps. How a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom. Uh I mean, basically, this dude's just smarter. He gets summoned as a hero for this village, and he basically saves them. Like they're making like crops, and they're struggling to get money, struggling to fund themselves. They're weaker than the surrounding kingdoms. And then basically, he's just a Rizzler for no reason. Like I feel like people say like aura farming for like solo leveling, you know. And basically, he's just aura farming the whole time because
Bro.
all these girls fall in love with him. And the king's like, "You can marry my daughter," and he's like, "No thanks, I'll pass." And she's like, "Oh, no, you
Oh.
will marry me." And at the very beginning, she's like, "No, I do not like," and like she hated him, right? But at the end, she's like simping for him, and he ends up having like 4 girlfriends by the end of the series somehow. I don't even know how, but it was kind of fun to watch. It was. I didn't think I was committed enough to watch it though, so I'll have to put it in okay. I mean, these okay ones are not bad, really, except these ones that are bottom tier okay are actually more like mid, but I didn't want to put them as mid. Okay. Okay, let me just remove that.
Looking at like a lot of these, like I'm guessing like a lot of
You,
these are romance ones.
you're looking at Gerard's list.
Oh wait, is it? Wait, what?
It says
No?
Northnoobs. Are you on Northnoob's page? Does it
No,
say?
no, it's like the top part, like I feel like
Because
those of these look like they'd be romance.
it looks like you're on his page. Are you?
No, I'm zoomed in like to the top page, like the
Which slide?
first one.
Mine?
Ooh.
Where all like they're like really
Yeah.
spread out. Okay. Let's go through other
Yeah.
series. Oh shoot! I just cut out my headset on accident. That's not
Love
good.
Tight. Ooh, Susan, bro, low key. I need to watch
Yeah.
Susan, bro. That's
Season
real
1.
good.
You have to watch season 1. Suzume.
Yes,
Ah, you have to watch.
it's pretty good.
It's like watching season 1 of Your Name.
Oh my god. Ah, ah, ah.
You know why I say that? How many seasons does Your Name have?
Isn't it a movie?
Okay, then Suzume is also a movie.
Hmm.
I gotta watch season 1 of Suzume.
No, no, no.
I gotta watch season 1.
Well, I don't know if like it just looks. I heard it. Okay, I heard it was good. I didn't know if it was a movie or a show.
Okay, Love Tyrant. And this was weird. So basically, this boy, I mean, he loves this girl, right, and it's cool. And then, really, the problem comes with there's this. Basically, she's like the daughter of the god, right? She's like there's actually a daughter between like the the god, like, but she's the daughter of God and like
Mm.
the like of like the goddess of like hell or whatever. Like it's like so she really has demon blood and like angel blood in her. But so she has fun by because she's like it's like Cupid, right? She has like Cupid's arrow. It starts off as like Death Note. Have you seen Death Note?
I bet my mom's in the room. It's hard to like. Hold on
Oh,
a second. Let me get that.
okay.
I have the yeah.
Okay. But so Death Note, this one opens up is that it's actually like a love note. When she writes two people's names in the book,
Mm.
they end up
Ooh, okay.
kissing.
I like that. I like that.
So the
I
thing
like
that she
it.
did though is that she ended up so she did it for fun. Like she turns on the
Mm.
TV and she's writing the name of like two men in like Congress, right? There's like they're
Okay.
debating and they're yelling at each other,
Yeah, I
and
know.
it's like the men start kissing each other, and she's like, oh, and the dude's like freaked out, and so the girl ends up getting him like three girlfriends, whatever, because she keeps on writing girls' names in the book. Like most of the entire series, some
Yeah.
of these girls are crazy. Um, and the end kind of has a crazy ending. But yeah, I mean it's kind of just chaos. The girls are
Like
freaky. They're freaky. Like, these girls are freaky. Like I don't think there's any series like High School DxD that this is freakier. Just not
what
on
would
the
happen if she were to write my name and then your name in the book?
what the
They would just like
why
start
is
like
the
running
one
towards
time
each other.
when I don't think the last time I was on Discord with you and Gerard was in October. But whenever we're in a Discord together, I feel like it would go crazy. Like I feel like we'd actually have a fire Discord chat if it was the
Yeah,
three of us. But I haven't been able to get all three of us on Discord.
Jared would be like, "What? What?"
Okay, well, I'm gonna put that one. I'm gonna put it in okay.
Okay.
I'll put it in okay. I'm gonna let it in okay right now. Let's just put it at the top. I think it's too much. It seems rating too big. Just like High School DxD, they're too big.
Dude, I need to, like clean my phone screen off, bro. It's freaking nasty, bro. It's nasty, bro.
How's your phone that dirty?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't usually like wipe off the screen. Like I do, but like it's not like fun. We get all this
Okay.
nasty freaking. Mm.
Basically, just have a second category because it's not okay or mid. I'm gonna move all the ones that are like bottom okay.
Yeah. Oh,
So let's just copy this, make another one,
that's a lot
call
better.
this like D tier. I'm just gonna call it D. And you can take that in multiple connotations there.
The dit here. Straight dit.
No, I'm good.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Okay. How many do I have left? Okay, a lot of these are gonna be good. Let's go off. Which one do I want to do first? Let's do this one. I have a couple. I'm gonna do this one, then this one, then this one, and then we'll go from there.
My phone screen isn't nasty, right? But
Now I'll do this one. Let's just put that at the bottom there. Okay. Okay, the first one I have on this current thing is Rascal Does Not Dream. It says Santa Claus here,
Ooh.
but the season 1 was called Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai.
Mhm.
Basically, so it's really like what's it called? Supernatural, like basically there's a bunch of weird events that can't be explained, and they call it as puberty syndrome. Basically, like when people like there's people that just don't fit in, like they finally like they drift away from like their society. They kind of just weird stuff happens. And so season 1 or episode 1, he's in the library and this girl's wearing a bunny girl outfit, like a bunny girl suit. And he's like, "What the heck?" But no one else can see her except him. That's why she was wearing it, to make sure to see if people can see her.
Yo, the
And
only
so
thing that I like that I know of this is like the scene of like him like I think it was him
he gets his foot stepped on or something. And
saying
he's
like
like,
FaceTime.
"Yes."
No, it's
Oh,
like what was it? He was like, "Oh, well, there's a bunny girl in front of me." I'm not gonna complain. I'm just gonna thank God it happened.
The thing is that like he's the most nonchalant. Like this whole story is like nonchalant. They're he's dating her, and then she like steps on his foot and he goes, "Oh yes, please step on my foot." Like he likes
What
it,
the
but
fuck?
he says it in like with a straight face. He's like, "Oh yes, please,
Wow.
I
Okay,
love the
wow.
pain," and like he has his sister. His sister's like because she went through producing untrue, like that's why she can't go in public, like she's scared to go in public, like a panic attack. But so
Yeah.
but everyone has like it's him, like his girlfriend, just sort of straight face the whole series. Like it's like watch. Do you remember Wednesday? Have you seen Wednesday? Like on Netflix?
I know what. Yeah. I haven't
She's like
seen all of it, but
she's straight faced, but even if you saw season one, but you know she's like straight faced if you've
yeah,
seen any episode. Basically, that's just like the main protagonist in this series. It's just no matter what happens, he's straight faced. Like his girlfriend's a model, and he's like, "Oh, hello,
wow.
nice to see you again. Nice to see you again."
Definition of nonchalant. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah. Okay, I'll put this in good. The thing that really hurt me like watching this was the fact that what was it? It hurt me like watching it is that there was movies between season one and season two. Season two came out last summer, but
Oh.
there was 3 movies between there that I didn't actually watch. So I watched one movie, and then it was good actually. It's actually was like it should have been the first movie is like the ending to season one. It kind of concludes season one. There's 2 more movies after that, and then it goes to season two. I started watching season two without seeing the other 2 movies because they hadn't come out yet, and I was just completely lost. And watched like the first episode and a half, and I was just lost. So I got to go back and rewatch it because I got lost. But that's kind of what happened. We're going to the next one. The Fruit of Evolution. I talked to you about this at school. It's weird because I've seen them like
Ooh,
I've
yeah.
seen recaps of this, and basically, so I'm trying to think what happens. I think he gets like he's a fat boy from his school, and he gets summoned to like this other thing, and he just eats like he's fat, so he just eats food. He's like, oh, look at the fruit, and he eats it.
Oh,
Well, the
food,
fruit when you
food.
eat the
Oh
fruit,
my
it makes
God.
you like super overpowered. So he got really thin and became really handsome. And this gorilla he stole the fruit from was actually a girl this entire time, and she kidnapped him and was like making like she was like his wife. She's like, "Oh, you'll be my husband," and she like kidnapped him. And then she like constantly like and he kept on like putting her out like he's like, "Oh, she's so ugly." And then there's a scene where she saves him, right? As a gorilla. Like this is like episode 1 or episode 2. And he kisses the gorilla. He's like, "Oh, finally someone that finally loves me. I love you too." And they kiss. And then she turns into the hot girl on the right.
What the fuck?
And then the
So
series just goes off from there. Like he ends up with he has his wife because this is his wife. At the end of season 1, he has like a girlfriend, a butler, a sister. Now these are not actually like these are all just random girls he picked up. Like his girlfriend, his butler, his sister, his wife. These are all different women, by the way. There's like 5 different women.
so the
His
plot is
daughter.
that he was hungry,
Season 1.
basically.
Well, season 1 is kind of confusing because basically it's just he's going around and just collecting a harem pretty much season 1, right? Going on a date with all these girls and but then season 2 was weird. Season 2, basically they go to a school and because he like I'm trying to think. Was this the one that was kind of freaky? I'm trying to think if this is the one where there was there were like 3 grown like thieves that were trying to like do the naughty with him. Like they literally like were trying to like seduce him. They're like, "Come here, little boy, come here," and he's like, "No, stop it, no!" And then he like just blew and he just ran away. Like they're chasing there's like these guys and they're literally like on screens. They're like 99% naked. And they're like trying to chase him.
Whoa,
And they're chasing him. And it's like, what the heck? It was freaky. It was so weird. But season 2, he goes because they go to like a school with his harem, right? And they're trying to disguise it, because one of his his wife becomes like the teacher. His his wife is like his fellow student in his class. His like sister becomes a student in a younger class, and his girlfriend becomes his teacher. It's crazy. But basically, they're training each other, like the students, to become as strong as they can to like face off against like opponents, whatever. So it's kind of really
Mm.
confusing. But season 1 and season 2 are literally completely, totally different anime. Like they're completely different series for it's the same series, you know. But would I put it in good?
Oh, what do we rate
I think
99% naked? Hmm.
I'd put it in
Guessing
good.
on
I don't
this.
really care about shifting everything over. Let's just squeeze it in the middle here because I think that's pretty good. Actually, let's just put this at the top and then squeeze this one in up here. Okay. The next one I was doing,
Oh yeah.
this one,
So what do we got?
the
We
girls are
got
99% naked, is how not to summon a
Yo.
demon lord.
Why is everybody naked, bro? What is the freaking?
This one's
What is the
16
play,
plus.
bro?
This isn't even 18 plus. This is
Ooh,
16 plus. But
okay.
basically, so he gets summoned to another world. Like I think it's like a video game he played. And there's these two girls that are like adventurers, and they summoned him to become like they wanted him to be their servant, but he's so strong that they
Wow.
becoming his servant. So like they gave him a slave collar, and then he was so strong that they removed the slave collar from him and gave it to
What the
themselves,
freak?
and they became his servants. This one's very
Okay.
similar to that Fruit of Evolution one, how it gets like a little freaky. Yeah. I think these girls, especially because I think this one, there's a lot of other like, I mean, all these girls I think end up like working for him or he fights them off or whatever. But I think these two girls in the front, literally like episode 2, are like trying to sleep with him. They're like, no,
God,
I want you to have my children. No,
it's
I
too.
want you to, I want to have your. It's like, no, I want to be, I want to have your children. No, I want to have your children. And I was like, I think
Oh
that's how it
hell
goes.
no.
I think that's how it goes. I liked it though. Let's put it down here. Let's just not talk about it. Let's go to the next one. Okay. This one, there's a couple scenes where everyone's like 99% naked.
Oh God.
Girlfriend.
Ooh.
So
Thank
it
you.
starts off is he asks his childhood friend if he can be if she wanted to be his girlfriend, right? Like they've been friends throughout all school, and he's always liked her, and he's asked her to be his girlfriend a lot of times, and she said no. And one time she finally says yes, and then like
Ooh.
2 days later, this girl walks up to him, cooks him up makes a bento box for him, and then goes, "Will you be my boyfriend?" And he's like, "I already have a girlfriend." And she's like, "I know you do, and you're such a good boyfriend, but like, is it too much for me to ask like if you would be my boyfriend as well?" And he's like, "I can't say no.
Relax.
You're such a cute girl too. I can't say no." So then he asked his friend, like his childhood friend, which is his current girlfriend, and she's like, "Sure, why not?" So then they have there's like basically 3 of them, right? And then the girl on the left, she's an influencer who likes him, and she literally will do anything to like be with him, and he says no. Like so these two are his
What?
girlfriends. This is the friend of his initial girlfriend, and she doesn't like the main guy um because he's like two timing his her friend, right? So it's like she's like, "Oh, what an evil dude," and then she ends up falling for him. There's like a scene where they're like, so basically they're in the bath, and
Oh,
I don't know why he jumped the wall, because right there's a divider. I don't know why he jumped the wall, but he did. And then
what?
she slipped, and they both fell over, and then they're both just naked, like on top of each other. And then it
This
happened
cannot be
again.
real, bro.
It happened again. They go to the beach, and she's like feeling hot, so she takes off her bathing suit, and
Feeling hot.
it was yeah, that's a
Yes.
crazy photo. It's crazy.
Hey, go in the ocean. Why if you're feeling hot? Go in the. Bro.
Well, because they got stranded. She almost drowned, and then he saved her, but they got
Oh
stranded
shoot.
on the beach, and they didn't know where to go. So, yeah.
And then she got
This is
hot.
definitely not under goated, but I definitely would put this one under good.
Good. Yeah. Yeah.
You're like,
Mhm.
I know what you like. You just put 3 freaky anime
I
under
know what kind of
good.
man you are.
You just put 4
I know what
freaky
kind of
anime
man
under
you are.
good. I just saw you.
Mhm.
4 freaky ones. Okay, bud. Okay.
Pretty good.
Oh, this one's not gonna help my case.
Oh.
Do you know the series?
No.
You don't know the series?
Yosuga no Sora.
Have you heard
What
of
is
this
this?
series?
No.
Okay,
Was it
like
bad?
2008, 2009. So twins, they're like twins, and
God.
they're orphans, and they
Okay.
go to live in their childhood home. Like they're like in high school, right? Who live in their childhood home, and there's a lot of girls there, right? And he ends up basically, it's kind of weird to follow the story because it kind of doesn't tell it in a linear pattern. It basically is showing like the possibilities, like if you made certain decisions, what would the outcome be, right? So it shows them with relationships with multiple different of the girls in the school, and this is eight. This they go all the way, and you see it. Uh,
What you mean?
like, like you know the websites that have naughty stuff,
Oh.
like that. This goes to
Oh.
that extent pretty much.
What the
But so in the
hell?
end, the last couple episodes, um, his sister actually is the one that like loves him too, and they ended up doing it, you know.
Whoa.
Um,
What
and,
is happening? What
and
is going
then
on?
but she like the thing is that um, because
What the
well,
frick?
someone walks in on them, and then they like he like tries pushing her away a little bit, and then she goes, "Well, do you not love me or whatever?" And then she ends up running away from home, and he goes looking for his sister. 'Cause she's his sister still, and he goes to find her, and she's running into a lake, but she doesn't know how to swim. So he goes in to get, and I don't think he knows how to swim either, but he goes to get her, and she actually slips into this lake, whatever, and she can't stand anymore,
Yeah.
so she starts sinking. And he goes to save her, and when he goes to rescue her, she drowns him, right? Because she's flailing, she's trying to breathe, and she can't swim, and she ends up pushing his head underwater and ends up drowning him, but she can't swim either, so she ends up drowning with him. And
Oh
that's kind of how it
gosh,
ends.
bro.
But then it shows that how it ends is it ends up showing them in an alternate world where they can finally be together in peace. But
Mm.
it's kind of emotional. I think it had some um deep moments in this, so I'm gonna put this one in the deep category because it definitely had it made me cry.
Okay.
I definitely put it there. Not that I can recommend anyone else watch it, but it's there. Okay, now we're going to series. This one is one I watched a long time ago. This is one I watched a long time ago. We can do those ones next. I watched this over summer. These were a couple movies. I watched these ones more recently. This one got me into Free Rent. I think I talked about that one briefly. Watched this one last summer. This one is surprisingly good. This one I'll put next to this one because that's pretty much the same one as that. Okay, so now I grouped them up a little bit. Okay, starting off, I'm going to what I watched. I watched this late, like more like August, like October, September,
My
October.
little monster.
This one's been around for a little while. So this girl, she's really smart, and there's this boy in her class, and he is just like a delinquent, right? He's just beating everyone up. He's constantly in and out of school, suspensions and stuff. But he's really smart. Like she's constantly studying, and it's kind of like their relationship. Like he
Okay.
tells her off the bat, like he goes, "I love you," and she's like, let me think about it. And she's pretty straight faced. Like she doesn't blush. Like she's pretty straight faced, and it's really like a sweet story. Um, I watched it once before and I watched it again recently. Just a really nice story, I feel like. I don't think you can say anything bad about it. So I'm gonna have to put this one. Is there a tier that's better than good? But I think if to split up good, like deep, let's split up good and not less good. Let's just go like call it like very good, you know? If you want, you can also
That is
start
very
adding
good.
if you want, you can start adding some
Ooh.
series on your own
That
slide,
is
and then we can talk about the series that you've watched if you want, because we talked about Gerard's series already.
I'm down. Gotta
So
like find the list thing.
yeah, you can go on
Um,
whatever. Like if you have pictures of them, you can go grab them and we can talk about them. Here's your slide. You can decorate however you want. You can go work on that while I talk about anime. Let's talk about my.
okay. Ooh. I only haven't seen too many, and there's some that I've seen, but like, because I watched it on a site and then it got taken down, so I don't know
Yeah,
what
a
like.
lot of sites have
What
gotten taken down
like,
recently. I think there's some
yeah.
actually like if you want to watch it for free, the best way to do it, I think right now, is actually to get like like an app through like the App Store or something like that. but
Like
there's
I'm using
just
Crunchyroll.
there's so
too.
many ads. So yeah, you're better off because the thing is that these other ones like you can watch like you have a great selection, but literally like it's like 50 minutes like to watch an episode, and it's like 30 minutes of ads or something like crazy like that. That's what
Yeah,
I've
I
heard.
don't. I'm not
Crunchyroll
trying to.
Crunchyroll is like 10 minutes of ads, 20 minutes of like episode, which is basically like watching like a TV show in general. Like if you're watching a TV show live, that's what it would be.
Yeah.
Let me sort my goods and my less goods.
Let's us. What the hell?
I don't want to move a couple of these up higher. Let's...
Wait, he's rearranging? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, I split her up. Okay. Where did I put my little monster? Where did I put my little monster? I think I got rid of it somehow. I think I cut it and then I tried to paste it. Because it would also go in a very good category, I feel like. Let me just get it back real quick, guys.
Bratton. Us.
Where is it? Here we go. Put it down here. I want to give it a little bit of space because I think there's a couple others that I thought were really good that would go above it. I'm actually going to move Girlfriend up a little bit higher because I did like it. I did relatively like the series.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, this is another one I watched a while back. Masamune Kun's Revenge. People talk about it, season 2 recently. There was a decent gap between season 1 and season 2, maybe like 4 or 5 years. But so when he was a child, he was fat, right? Like a fat, chubby kid. And he had this friend that he really liked, this girl, right? And one day he went to her house to bring her flowers, and he overheard someone talking from her window, and he thought it was her. And he thought that she was saying that who would love a fat kid like him. So he didn't see her ever again. And because he despised her because he thought that she said that, and she despised him because he just left her. They were close friends, and then he left her. And then, so the series starts off, he's in high school, and he's trying to get revenge on her for, basically, like, not thinking highly of him, right? He wants to get with her and then dump her, make her feel the pain that he felt when he was a child. And he was grinding in the gym, doing weights and stuff, dieting. He became the most fit dude in the school. Like, all the girls were like, oh my goodness, look how hot the new kid is, right? And the thing that's interesting is that she has a really big diet. Like, she eats a lot of food. And season two is way better than season 1. Because season 1 has some weird moments, of course, like every anime does. Season 1 has some weird moments. Season 2, they went hard on season 2. Not gonna lie, they went all out. But season 1. So the thing that's interesting is that because she doesn't like him now either, because I mean they're kind of like right, and they end up getting together, and he ends up realizing that he does like her. But the thing that he has a hard time dealing with is that he thought that she was the same girl from before. And at the end of season 2, they end up getting together finally, and it ends up being like a sweet, like, reunion. We end up finding out that this girl that's working with, like, is her, like, assistant and is trying to help him out. Apparently, also like likes him at the end. And it's crazy, like how it goes. A lot of plot twists, but it was really like a heartfelt story. I felt like so. This one I'd have to put in. I have to put in very good.
I like that.
Yeah, season 2, episode 12, fire episode, one of the best episodes in anime I've ever watched. Okay, let's go to the movies. So, you've watched Your Name. You've watched Your Name. Do you mind telling me? Do you mind telling the viewers about Your Name?
Bro, oh my.
Well, my name is Joshua Stabler.
My name is um
Okay, what
Loki.
want to talk about your name?
Yes. Honestly, I think it was like probably one of the most like interesting concept. Like you wouldn't like you would think that like it's just like a normal like romance like anime. You're like, okay, like like I'll watch it, but it's probably just like some average shit. And then they fucking switch bodies, and it's like, okay, so now we're on a different
That was,
role.
but that was fire though too. I mean, the series,
I
if
was
it
like,
was that,
what?
that's how the movie went. They were switching bodies. You could have fallen this up. Like I fell in love with the movie like off the
Yeah.
bat. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna love this movie. And then
It's
they
like,
go
okay,
even,
okay.
then they go even crazier. Then they go even
And then
crazier.
like he wakes up like in her body, and he's like, oh my god, they're so big. He starts like touching like he's like, wait, what are these?
Why
And
do I
it's
have
like,
marshmallows on my chest?
whoa, they're kind of like
The funny thing is that
bouncy.
they switch like 3 times a week or whatever. It's like there'd be a morning where
Yeah.
the sister, like, remember that her younger sister wakes up and goes, "Why are you feeling
Yeah.
yourself?" And then he's like, "What do you mean?" Like she just wakes up in her body, and the first thing he does is like just goes bloom, bloom, bloom. Like, okay, I feel like I'm gonna get canceled for that. But
And then on,
the the thing is that the series
and
is
on
more, the
top of
movie is
that,
more than that, guys. The movie is more. So it has that, and then ends up being crazy because it ends up being about like a disaster, which this director's done a lot.
and like the
Um,
time thing too, like they're like separated by
well,
like
because she's talking about,
certain
yeah, but she'll, because they
insane.
start like talking between each other, right, through like some then text or whatever, and they're separated by like 7 years, because she starts talking about like a meeting up with him for like a meteor shower thing, and the meteor shower, one of the shooting stars, it splits and it destroys the entire city that she lived in, and this is like 7 years before, and he ends up
Mm.
trying to save her in a way. Like he goes over there, and he learned a lot about her, right, and her culture, and he goes there to save her, and very like heart feeling story. The craziest thing is like imagine like you're reading the news and he goes, a meteor shower, a meteor blows up an entire town. But no one is hurt. The entire city evacuated to a safe space
It's
before the
like,
disaster
bruh.
began, and it's like, uh, why? And then at the end of the movie, they end up meeting up. I believe they end up seeing each other because I think they pass by each other initially, but I think they end up running. They go to see each other, and that's how it ends. And I felt like the story itself was really well done. I'm gonna put this in very good, of course, a very well done story. But had they done what everyone was thinking the story was gonna be like at the very beginning, I still would have liked it. Like had it gone towards the side where they're just switching bodies back and forth, right? I would be
I
all
would have been,
for
yeah.
I would have been all for that romance too, you know.
But like
Next one.
honestly, probably my favorite like anime movie that I've seen, like low key. Maybe okay, with the with the exception of what was it? A Silent Voice. Like like maybe that
I
might
think
be
that
like a
one's
little bit better
I
than
think that one's on my list. Let me look it up. A Silent Voice.
it's really good. I love it.
Oh,
I love it, Beta.
is that one? It says deaf classmate leaving himself abandoned by his friends, lonely high schooler consumed by guilt.
Yeah. Like basically like this dude
Oh,
who
because
like
he once bullied her. Right,
yeah.
she's deaf, and yeah,
And then he's like regretting everything and it's like
yeah. I think I'm all for that. Two
low key.
hours? Oh yeah, I'm watching this.
Yes, but no, yeah,
Dude,
it's
because
good.
look,
It's
I
like
love long movies.
long.
I like when movies are long and they feel like they have enough to sustain themselves. Because like one movie that was
Yeah.
long was Moana 2. It's like an hour 45 minutes. Like not long, but an hour 45 minutes is a decently long movie. And it felt really short. Like there was nothing going on in that hour
Yeah.
45 minutes.
Bro,
This
I think it's
movie,
like
and some movies like there's movies I watch that are like an hour 30 minutes long and they do like the whole thing and you're like, I want more. That's why I like TV shows or series over movies, because movies are one and done. And series, they just keep on adding more and more, adding to the story, even if eventually like I'd rather be just tagging along on a journey in this TV show, even if it has no plot development, just to see the characters like I love time and time again. Just gradually grow and
Listening.
grow. That's the only thing that I feel like, but it seems like a really good movie. Like I feel like it's some series I'm gonna love.
Best redemption movie, I think, for me. Like
There's a couple
it's
movies
so
that are
good.
romance ones that I think it's the same one. I don't. They're on my list. I just don't remember what they are. Let's go to my watch list real quick. You guys can check on my watch list. Let's go to my. Okay, let's go to my watch list. Where are we going?
Boom.
I don't know where it is, so I'm just gonna scroll to the very bottom. Oh, there's some series that I'm seeing as I pass through this that I gotta watch. Where is it? There's two movies that I have on my list. That's what I want to watch. Because there's two movies. They look very similar. One's called To Me, the One Who Loved You, and the other one's called To Every You I've Loved Before. Are two movies. No, I can't play it. I accidentally went to click on the movie, and now it's going to be on the top of my list.
Oh no. No.
And I don't know where it is.
Lost. Bad boy.
I clicked on it. I wanted to go check and it just started auto-played. It just started playing. I'm like, what the heck? That's why I don't look it up on my thing. Okay, but I want to read the thing behind it. Why does it look like I'm already okay? What the heck? Okay. Begins to fall in love, but so do their parents, who eventually marry. To avoid becoming step siblings, they decide to run away to a parallel universe. So these two kids fall in love, but because their parents got married, right? Then they felt like they couldn't be together,
Oh hell.
so they run away so that way they can be together.
Something like that. Something like that.
And the other one, it looks like it's the same storyline. Parents divorce.
Is this the what the hell's happening?
Yeah, it's like a sequel to it. So the parents end up divorcing, and it's yeah, okay. So the other one's like the sequel to it, but because they're traveling between dimensions, it kind of creates a confusing thing. Okay. Huh. Okay, let's go back to ranking things. Suzume, we were talking about it, but we didn't get quite finished to it. So, she lives in their town, right? And I think she lives with her aunt. Her mom passed away, in a tragic accident, actually based on a true event that happened in 2012. I believe it was 2012, tsunami in Japan killed like 40,000 people.
Yeah.
Tragic tsunami. And they have video of it. I mean, literally, this town just starts flooding. You just start seeing the water just rising out the canal. Boats are getting lifted onto land. Cars are getting pushed up buildings, like those walls of these buildings. People can't escape. It was just so much water. Like the gas stations, like you just start seeing water flowing. It'd be like, imagine like looking outside and then you just see water just rising, like inch by inch from like the street. Like you're like, why is there water on the street? And it suddenly just floods and it starts rising like past your front door or whatever. Like that's just crazy. But so the story is that so she meets this dude and they're talking about doors. So there's like disaster, right? Um, Basically he's like a door closer and these doors open to like an alternate dimension and these dimension causes like disaster and chaos to their world and they're trying to stop it. And basically the story is like exploring her kind of trauma that she had because she was a kid when the tsunami happened and she lost everything. So she survived it, but she lost her mom, she lost everything where she grew up, and it was just traumatic for her. And it's kind of her kind of exploring that gradually, and it's kind of like subtly but we do kind of explore that, and I think it's really deep and meaningful. So I'd have to put Suzume also high on the list. I liked Your Name more, um, but I felt like Your Name had more potential. Like the story was still good, but I feel like Your Name had potential to be like
Yeah,
a.
the name was like really
But I think the impact that Your Name has is still like more. Like it still has really good
mm,
impact. Um, let's go back. I'm putting it below Your Name on very good. Okay, I have 7 series left. Let's
okay.
go. Let's start off with series. I started watching. They had new seasons last summer. I started watching them last summer in July as well. So when I first started watching anime, like dedicated anime watcher, a couple series I watched. First one, let's go to Couple of Cuckoos. So these two kids were switched at birth, right?
What the hell?
One of them's rich, one of them's poor, and they're switched at
Oh,
birth.
okay.
And the thing is that she's raised by the rich family, like this first girl on this left, right behind the dude, and it starts off, and she's in an arranged marriage. Her parents want her to marry this one dude, and she doesn't want to do that. She wants to choose for herself. And she comes across this dude, and they pretend to be boyfriend girlfriends to get her out of an arranged marriage, right? She then brings him to the family dinner. Apparently, he was the dude that she was arranged to be married to. They didn't even know.
Oh,
So they're pretending to be they're pretending that they were boyfriend girlfriend to get out of an arranged marriage, but they were the ones that was they were already in the arranged they were the ones in the arranged marriage, so it didn't help their
bro.
case. They're like, oh, you already know each other. I'm glad to see it's working out. So then basically the family put them together to live together, and they still go to school. He has a crush on this other girl though, right? She's like the smartest girl in the class. He's like the second smartest, like fighting for that one spot, back and forth, back and forth. And he likes her. He likes that she's really smart. And I mean, so that they kind of have something there, but he's engaged with this other girl. And then this girl on the far right is his sister. Well, and her sister. By blood, she is her sister, but she was raised as his sister, right? So he's known her as his sister his whole life, but now she's seeing it, right, and she goes, "Well, I mean, because she loved her brother, not in like a romantic way at all. But then when she sees him move out, right, and she realizes, she goes, but like, I mean, I've always loved my brother, but now I can love my brother, right? So she is like now in love with him."
Like, what am I listening? What am I
I was
listening
confused. I
to?
thought you left me for a second. I'm like, wait, are you still here
I was
listening to this?
trying to
Um,
walk in
and
right
then
there.
this girl in like the between his crush and his sister are is his childhood friend, and she's a famous person. She's like a
Maddie.
singer. Well,
Okay.
she's probably the craziest of them all. Not gonna lie,
Maddie.
but I
Mhm.
don't think he's like in love with her, but she's devoted to him. And she always has been devoted to him, and he's always thought of her as a friend. What the heck? What did I didn't click anything. And then, but so season 2, she walks in and she's asking him to like marry her or whatever, and he's like, no thanks. And then she dedicates like a song to him in public to kind of like get his attention, and it kind of really throws everyone for a loop because at the end of season 2, all the girls like him, all of them. This is a series I gotta rewatch. Actually,
Never, never
let me put this on. Let me put this on my watch list real quick.
go.
Couple of Cuckoos.
You cuckoo, man.
Add to Crunchy
I don't
list.
know.
Add to rewatch. Bang! I have 6 series on my rewatch list now. There we go.
Ooh,
Just thinking about this series, it's when I'm gonna I have it on my computer actually, so I can watch it like I mean I have it on Crunchyroll, but I can also just rewatch it like at family camp when I don't have Wi-Fi. But so this one, thinking back on it, this is a series I really liked. It's a reason why, I mean, really good. I watched so many episodes. Um, is it GOAT here? Was it just really good? I feel like it's a tier above a lot of these very goods though. Like I love these very good ones, but this series, I think I have to put it in GOAT. I never really thought of it as being one of the GOAT series I've liked to watch, but I think I
Just
have
put it
to.
in.
I think I have to put it here. Just thinking about the series and just how it makes
Yeah.
me feel just talking about it. It's one I gotta put there. And I know people have always liked that. A lot of people
I
like that
like this.
series, but it's one that
Dan da
honestly,
Dan.
yeah, it's a series I've always liked. Couple of Cuckoos, but I feel like I've never really gave it enough appreciation until now. Dan to Dan. This is an interesting series because this is on the same tier as Chainsaw Man when it comes to like freakiness and right. Not actually to the violence side. Um, dude, people. The thing that's crazy is people are simping for her like it's like her grandma. To be fair, her grandma's not a typical grandma. What's her name? Look up Dan to Dan grandma.
Dan da Dan grandma. Let me see.
Look up
Yo,
images.
what the freak? Yo, wait, why is
Look
she?
look
Yo,
look up images. Like she's that
oh
people
heck no, bro! What?
people are like
Yo,
people are like
freaky,
simping
bro.
for her. Wait, okay, another thing I want to look up real quick is Dan to Dan season 3. What's season 3 releasing?
She freaky as heck, bro.
Okay, release date for Dan to Dan season 3. Oh shoot. No, we're good. We're good. Okay. Just says sometime in 2027. It's a long time to wait because it's a series I liked. Um, Space Globalist Arc, longest storyline. So it might be a long season. It might be a long season. But so Dan to Dan, this girl. I mean, it's just kind of like a weird girl. I'd say. I don't. Let's just go get rid of all these things. I forgot her name. I don't know anyone's name. It was probably right there. Uh, but so I mean, she was dated guys before, and the thing that's interesting is because her grandmother, right? She ran like this like type of shrine or whatever. So like there are ghosts and stuff. They live in ghosts, and this boy in her class. Because I think she first gets attention to him because his name. I think she recognizes his name because she loved the character from a TV show she watched, and he has the same name
Oh,
as that person, and he's like a baddie. But the dude in real life of the same name is like a nerdy kid, and he believes in aliens, right? And they're trying to prove each other that they exist. So they go to cursed spots, and they end up running into um, a ghost. I'm trying to think what happened in the order. So they end up running into aliens and ghosts. They both actually exist, and the ghost is literally one of the strongest ghosts there is, and they end up like putting like the ghost ends up becoming like their ally. But apparently there's like some magical aura where it comes like magical like energy from like human reproductive organs. And they're trying like the aliens are trying to like reproduce with her. And then the ghosts
what?
tried stealing his balls, which they did.
What?
Like at the end of like episode 1, his
Let me
balls are
see it.
gone. His balls like he's like, wait, where are my balls? And I think
Ah,
literally, I think it is actually his whole like because her name's Turbo Granny. She's the ghost, and she took his like genitalia and just
like
turned them into golden orbs, and they're just floating around. Like I think actually he had nothing there for like he would look down, it would just be smooth. Like lost everything, and he slowly got it back. And I wonder if he got his because I think he got it back at the end of season 2. But there's definitely some weird moments, but it's definitely a fun series to watch, entertaining. End of season 2, trying to think. I think an alien comes down. They end up being like this. What they thought was a ghost ends up being an alien, and she ends up kissing the guy. Right in season 2, they're developing a lot of like romance between the characters, and she's like now jealous of him. She's like, "Why did you kiss an alien girl?" And he's like, She kissed me." So, yep. This I'm gonna put in goated as well. Another goated series. Are you still following?
yes. I'm here. My bad. I'm low key. Not tired.
You're tired?
I know. I was. I don't know. Just like I don't know.
Okay, I have five more, and these are not ones I'm as passionate about, so we should go through them
The
faster.
Shimuji family.
That one's by the same author of Rent a Girlfriend. I don't know if you've seen Rent a Girlfriend. People trash talk all the time.
I haven't, but it seems like
Okay.
goonish.
Shinji family tree. I'm starting this bottom left. So, a bunch of adopted kids. They find out that they're adopted from their father, and I think they gradually the series starts out because one of the sisters, the younger sister, confessed to one of the oldest brother that she loved him in a romantic way, and they're like, we're siblings. He turned her down, and then like later that day, the father tells them that they're actually not biological siblings. So they find that out,
Mm.
and the main character guy, because he has I think he has another brother, but he slowly like basically he develops relationships with like all his siblings. The thing is that the father eventually tells him that because two of the siblings are twins. They're born on the same. So that's the other brother because he has another brother. So that's why he's kind of out of they kind of put him out of the story. But basically, all the sisters, the youngest sister still has feelings for him, but basically they're all questioning like if it's truly as wrong to think about it to be in a relationship with their sibling because they're not actually siblings. It's kind of interesting.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
I liked it.
Mm.
I liked the series. Short. This one I have to rewatch as well. Does it go in very good or go?
Does it go good or does it go?
I'm gonna put it in very good. I'm gonna shift everything over in very good. Let's put this one on the left front because that's one I really liked actually. It's a really good series. I love those romance ones. This one is not as good. Let's go. Oh my! All these series are good, by the way. I'm gonna go bottom right. Dealing with the Mikadono sisters is a breeze. So this boy, he is the son of this famous actress. She's really talented, and he's a small male in high school, like a freshman. He's tiny and not really talented at anything. The only thing he's good at is being a housewife, really. So he comes in. This one father hires him to help, like be like a butler slash maid for his daughters, his three daughters, and he is like cooking for them, doing their laundry, doing all that stuff. And all the sisters are older than him, I think. The twins are all older than him. And they're all very gifted at what they do. One of them is like pretty much professional, um, and one of them's an actress. One of them is like a professional like kickboxer. And the other one is kind of like they play like a game
Huh.
like chess, and they're like the best in the world. And they all kind of like
They're all just like really
they
good
all
at
kind of tease him, but he does stuff for them. Like he's not like attracted to them at all, but he like rizzes them up.
oh,
So I don't know how he does it, but he does. And actually, when I talk about this
just
series,
lean them on, bro. Like,
well, it's not that he's like doesn't like them. It's just like they were kind of like jerks to him. He's never saw him in a romantic way, and they're
oh,
teasing him, and then he goes, and then he pins him against the wall. He's like 4'2", by the way, and he's the shortest girl's actually a middle-aged sister, and she's at least like
I don't
5 foot.
know.
So he's like, there's a scene where like he pins one of them against the wall, right? Like that, boom, right? Like that type of move. He does that,
Yes.
and the girl like falls for him, and it's like, oh my, dude, this dude is literally like a chud, and he's like, oh my, he's like I mean, definitely he's like aura farming harder than anyone else. Dude, this one is very interesting because the name seems freaky, but it's one of the most like it's a really gentle series. Pseudo Harem is the name of the series. Okay, but the series
Okay.
is about so this guy is an actor like his high school, right? And this girl comes in. She's a new kid, and she's like an actress, and she's really good. She like gets really into like impressions, and she actually has like when she was showing off, she has multiple expressions. Like she can. She's like it's like kind of like people with multiple personality like a disorder type thing, but she does it at will. And so he sees
Right.
her, and the whole series is like him going, "Oh!" Every time because whenever he does something, he gets gifts not just for her, but for every personality. Like it's like I got donut.
What?
It's like he gets like I got
Bro.
donuts, and he gets donuts for like the whole like act, like the drama group, right? And then he gets her a dozen donuts. It's like, why do you give me a dozen donuts? I only need one. And he goes, no, there's one for you. There's one for the smiley you. There's one for the tsundere. There's one for the. It's like he goes down the list of every single one of her personalities, and he like so he's like,
He's a Cinderella, bro, I'm telling you.
but
So
he gets something for every single one of like her personalities. And it ends up like it's one season long, and they end up getting married in the end. The thing is, the animation, like production, is definitely like on the cheaper scale, but it's not like it's bad. Like there's some that are like they do bad with the animation. The animation's not bad. You just know it's like because sometimes they do like they just didn't put as much effort into like the background, which is fine, completely fine. Because there's some series though that are like they go all out, and then they don't have enough time to like for production. It's like I think they talk about some of these big series and then they make an error, like they go, "Oh shoot!" Like they outsource like the animation, and then like they end up doing it, and they end up like um accidentally making like one of the male villains a female for a scene, like a frame or
yeah.
something, and like and it's like, how do you mess that up? But it's because they outsourced it, and I think that is a bigger mistake. Like this isn't a mistake; they just don't have the production for it, but they still did a really good job with it. So even though it definitely feels cheaper, the way they told the story was not cheap at all. I'm gonna put this one in very good as well. I'm gonna put it actually.
Like I like when they can like still
I'm gonna put it above.
deal with their budget and stuff.
I'm gonna put it above the other two I just put in here. I'm not sure.
What's on the right? I forget that.
Okay, there's those. All three of those were very good. How many series? I have two series left. Let's go on this left one first.
Cool.
The devil is a part timer. So basically, there's like this fantasy world, right? And the devils are taking over, and then the demon lord, right, as the hero, which is actually the girl on the bottom. She's the hero. He's a demon lord. And the demon lord's getting beat, right? So he goes, you know what? I'm dipping, and he goes to the human world, and then he just lives a regular life in the human world with his like assistant, whatever it was, like his demon assistant. They're like taking over like the world, and then they go to the human realm, and they're just living like they're like he works at a McDonald's, not McDonald's, McDonald's, and
McDonald's,
the,
what?
it's like yeah, it's because they're not allowed to show like
Okay.
McDonald's and stuff, like right, they don't want to pay McDonald's to advert, so they do like a rip off like a. But so then the hero finds and is trying to find him in this world and trying to beat him up, but he's just trying to like he's like a cheapskate. Like she's living here and she has an office job and she's like rich, and he's just getting by in their apartment. Season two, I think there's sorry, I think there's 9 years
What?
between season one and season two, like something crazy like that. But season
Well,
two,
yeah.
there ends up being he ends up having like there's this girl that gets summoned, and she calls him like dad, and she calls her mom, right? The hero and the demon lord, and goes mom and dad, and this baby, right? That's the baby between them, and they're confused because they're like, I never did anything with her, and she's like, I never did anything with him, and everyone's like, oh, why do you have a baby then? So it's kind of so they have this baby, and it ends up unifying the humans and the demons, and we end up learning about him. Even though he's a demon lord, is that the demon realm is that they got by feasting off of fear. Like they survived by fear. It was how demons like they got that's how they got their power. Um,
Mm.
but demons, the weak demons would get killed by other demons. And the human world it wasn't necessarily the same, but demons, he unified the demon world, and we end up getting a better. Like the hero despised him the whole time, and she eventually grows closer to him at the end. It's really a nice story. Not the best. The animation definitely changes because there's such a long gap between season one and season two. But overall, it's a relatively good story. I'm gonna put this one also in very good. But I'm gonna put this one a little bit further back. You know what? I'm gonna move this column. Let's shrink it down a little bit. Oh shoot.
Oh,
Doing some more movement. Like this. Bang.
are we locked?
There we go. Okay. I think this is fair ranking. And then the last one, chilling in another world with level 2 super cheat powers.
Okay.
This series is what got me to watch Freeman, and Freeman is one of my favorite series. It was a fantasy series, and I looked at it, right? I mean, I see this cute fox girl, and I see this dude. So this dude, he lives in like a medieval time, right? He lives in a medieval time period,
Okay.
and in his world, um, they have heavy like segregation, like beast folk and humans are separated.
Racism.
Yeah,
Wow.
but he like there's this one time there's
Yeah.
this beast folk and he pays the beast folk and he's people like are like why are you paying the beast folk? They're like slaves or whatever. And he's like he was not like racist. He wanted to help get him out, right? Because he saw him as people as well. And then he gets summoned to this other medieval world. It's kind of weird. Like usually when you get summoned to another world, you're from like the modern era getting summoned to a medieval world, right? But no, he was in a medieval world getting summoned to another medieval world. And in that one, they saw his level and they go, "Oh, look, he's kind of weak." So they bandaged him, and then he like slays like a slime or something and gets level 2. And then he looks at the map, right, and he
Okay.
goes, do you wanna like um purify the demon forest?" And he's like, "Sure, why not purify the demon
Yeah.
forest, right?" Well, when he does that, apparently it kills all the demons there. And he got to like a really high level, so he got bustedly strong. He got brokenly strong. I don't even know how he was able to purify the forest. But so then the series is kind of him with a couple girls, right? Of course, a couple of them are part of like an adventuring
Yep.
team. One of them is actually a demon, right? That he beat, but he didn't want to kill her, right? Because she's a beast folk, and she became submissive to him, and she actually self-proclaimed herself as his wife, right? And he was fine with that. Basically, so she became his wife, and they ended up living peacefully in like the forest. There's the Demon King, which is who like their enemy was, and the Demon King actually was a really kind person, and he's trying to raise up one of the like the hero party girls that was living with him.
Wait. The Demon King is kind. So is it real?
Oh yeah, and also, the funny thing is that you said that in a there's that name that you just the way you said that is almost like exactly word for word for a title of another series that I watched earlier this year that I really liked. So
The
that's why I
Demon
thought you were
King is
joking.
nice.
The Demon King's daughter is too kind is the name of the series I was thinking of. But this series, I watched it. It's fantasy. It's one season long, but the ending is really nice, and I really liked it. And this is the reason why I watched Freerend. So I have to give this. I feel like I have to give it goated tier. I feel like I have to.
Um, hmm.
There we go.
So we got how many goats? 1, 2, 3, 4.
The three on the right are
12 goats.
Gerard's. The three on the right are Gerard's
Okay.
and goat tier only, I believe.
So 9 goats, 3 deeps. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 very goods,
Oh
10
jeez.
good, 6 okay, 3D, and 4 mid. Huh?
3D. 3D.
3D. Wait, 3D. Oh,
Okay.
this is 3D.
Well, there's my list. Do you have anything that you want to talk about?
Okay, I don't have like that. Like, you've probably seen all the ones that I've seen every step around. If you like, you seen JJK?
I haven't. It's on the bottom of my list.
Ooh.
Like it's one that I put on
It's
my
not.
watch list. Like actually, I put it on my watch list like a year ago and I haven't watched it. Like that's how long it's been on my watch list.
It's not too long. It's just like a lot of action, and like you have to like really understand like the
No,
story of
I
how they
don't
like
think I think it's gonna
got
be one I
there.
enjoy. It's just I haven't really been into action series really that much. I've been into
I think you'll like it a lot.
yeah.
It's like
I'm
probably
watching
one
a
of my
couple
favorite
like
like
action
action.
adventurous type series. It's just have never been my
Yeah.
favorite. Which one was we're talking about the Demon King's Daughter's Tsukai. Here, 2026. Yeah, there you go. One of the first ones I watched this year. It took me a long time to get through all these series. Like I pretty much watched like these were like all of January pretty much. I think I watched like one of these, two of these through January, and then I finished the other ones through February. I watched Freerun through February. We finished that when it ended in like March. This one went to March as well. I watched this start of March. You guys can see. Yeah, Josh, this isn't for your eyes. Duke of Death is made. I talked about this one briefly. This was like
Right.
March, April. Then we got all the new series I watched. Like this is all like in April, like which is like the last couple of months, which was pretty good for me. Like when, not that it's like good, but it's like considering I was watching so much anime like last year, I really died out in 2026 until like April. But so this is a new season, right? So season 4 of this one. This is one on my list. I have these. I watched this series, really liked it. Watched this one, ReZero season 4, Rent a Girlfriend season 5. I had no idea that was even out. Chainsaw Man Rize arc, fire. This one is one of Gerard's favorites. I watched this one this year.
Oh.
Then in May, this is starting May. I remember this. I watched Dragon Rage and To Your Eternity. I started watching those, and both were really good. I felt like I'm not that far into them. Dragon Rage I'm almost done with, but To Your Eternity I'm not that far through. And then Beast Tamer, I love that one. Love After World Domination was good. Actually, the strongest. These were like all right. And then this one says, if it's for my daughter, I'd even defeat the Demon Lord. That's one I just finished. Oshinoko, I'm about to finish, and then Witch Watch, I just finished. So Oshinoko is good. I have a couple I should put on here. This one.
I think after I watch My Just a Darling, I'm gonna finish watching ReZero because like I've been holding it off for so long. I don't know why.
So, yeah, sometimes you're just not in the mood to
I like
watch
it a
it.
lot though. Just
Yeah,
like I don't know. I've been like
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna
watching
end the stream
recently.
here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. You guys heard a little bit from Josh, a little bit from Gerard,
Cheers.
and hopefully we'll get him back for some type of gaming video, get some gaming content. So
Right,
say bye,
right.
Josh. Say
Sure.
sorry to everyone, including
Bye
Gerard.
bye.
Say
Love you
sorry.
guys.
Say sorry to everyone for being late.
I
Okay.
was, you know. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna end the stream here.